Hello, you lovely fortunes weavers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is time for Battle Preps. We are back. We are back with more Fortunes Weave. As always, joining me on my left here is everyone's favorite British guy. It's Speedwing here.
Hello, hello. Good to be back.
And sitting all the way to the right, we got everyone's favorite Fire Emblem dad. It's 𝗪𝗏𝗏. Hello, 𝗚𝗏𝗏. How you doing?
Hello, it's great to be here today. According to Reddit, we are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse for Fire Emblem YouTubes, and today you're going to see us summon Satan. I'm so excited.
And joining us for the first time, we got 𝗙𝗲. Welcome, my man. Nice to have you here.
Great to be here. And as the 4 horsemen, I would like to say, with 4 paths combined, together we are the Fortunes Weave. How we doing, everybody?
We were the Fortunes Weave all along? Wow! But I'm curious, though, like, which of the horsemen are we?
Oh, great question.
There's
War,
death,
famine,
war, pestilence,
Yeah,
and conquest.
Conquest, war, famine, and death.
Yeah, I've got to
okay.
be Conquest, please.
Yeah, I was going to say
Fates,
Speedwing
no,
Conquest.
You're the horseman of Revelation, Speedwing.
If only.
I guess I have to be death since I kill all the units.
Yes.
Damn.
So that leaves war and pestilence.
Well,
Which one do you want, Davis?
You know what? Out of respect for you, 𝗚𝗏𝗏, because you are the father, I'll say you get war, I'll get pestilence.
That's fair. Fair enough. I'll take war because my house is a war zone with the 2 children, so I think it's fair. I'll take war. I'll do that.
congrats on the new baby, 𝗚𝗏𝗏. I don't know if you didn't.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we did. Last time we did it. Was the baby here last time we did Battle Preps? I don't think so.
No, my wife was pregnant, but no, the baby was not here. Yeah, but now she's here. She's a beautiful little girl. But that's it. I'm done at 2. I'm not doing more. You got to know your limits, okay, guys?
That's what they all
This is
say.
it. This is the limit for me. There's no more children. So but I love my daughters. It's great. It's been a lot of fun.
That's great. That's great to hear. So, guys, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about everything Fortunes Weave related. We have a bit of a schedule here. I'll show you guys right here. So we're going to start with a little bit of banter. We're going to do some general thoughts. We have a bingo from last Battle Preps that we got to look at, see if we were able to fill it out. Then we're gonna be a little positive. We're gonna be like our hopes for Fortunes Weave. We're gonna be like not Speedwing. We're gonna be very optimistic and wonderful. No negativity here. But then we're all gonna be like Speedwings. We're gonna be very negative. And
Hey. At least Speedwing's
How
positive
lovely
about
of you. I
Revelations.
can be positive about things that deserve it.
okay, that's fair. We're gonna go fierce for the game. This one will be interesting. I think we'll all have a lot to say on this one because there are some things about the trailer that made me a little uneasy. I think Davis agrees. A certain minimap that has me. And then we're going to do a little game, and we need your chat. We need you guys to help us out here, because what we're going to do is we're going to do theories. We're going to go in a round circle, and we're each going to make predictions. And it have to be a little out there. It can't just be Kai's dad dies. It has to be like, like, will 𝗚𝗏𝗏 be an avatar, or will he not be? Like, that's actually pretty basic. A little bit more than that. And then we're going to come back to this episode after the game is out. We're going to see which one of us got the most predictions right. We're going to do like a point system. And then you, chat, have to decide on a punishment for the loser. Okay? Something we don't want to do. Please don't say play Shadows.
No, they're going to say play Shadows.
Yeah.
You've goaded them.
Stupid me. So, yeah, we're gonna do some predictions. And then, of course, we're going to dedicate most of the time to the questions and answer. You guys always complain we're not doing this enough, so we're gonna try and do it even more this time, because you guys like to just throw out topics for us to discuss, and I get that. That's interactive. That's fun. So, all right. Okay, Norian, I see you there. I see you in chat. I'll have you know, the egg is ready. The egg is ready. My wife is gonna smash it on my face live at the end of this, okay? Because I think I said to Speedwing, they will never, ever do a Shadows banner for heroes. And then they released 𝗚𝗏𝗏𝗏.
almost immediately as well.
Immediately
Yeah.
after,
Like, directly after
like
you said it.
immediately. It was the next banner was the 𝗚𝗵 Lin.
Yeah.
Immediately.
So
Wow.
don't worry, guys. The egg will be cracked on the face, but it will be at the end of the episode because I don't want to have to like clean up egg yolk while I'm doing the show. So yep, you guys, you're gonna get your egg. Congratulations. So yeah, do you guys want to check out the bingo first? See.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I'm keen to see what we said
Okay.
9 months ago.
So this is a next trailer bingo. We made this after seeing the first trailer, and then we made this like, what are we gonna see in the next trailer? So I'm gonna bring it up on screen right here. All right. So let's see. Let me just do this so we get a little bit more. Okay. So let's go through these one by one, shall we? So we have the turn wheel. We did not see a turn wheel mechanic.
I'm surprised.
It's in the game, though. Let's be real with each other. It's going to be
totally going to be here. It's totally going to be here. And then we got an avatar worship. I mean, we are a literal angel. So more heroes relics. Did we get that?
No,
I don't
I don't
think
think
so.
so.
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Only Dietrich's, as far as we know.
Yeah. Mounted unit. That's a simple one. That's like almost a free one. Yeah. Of course we saw.
Two
mount.
chickens.
Like
There's like a zebra mount in the corner in Kai's
elephant.
shot, and an elephant.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think there's elephant on here. I'm not sure, but some kind of new skinship mechanic. Did we see a new skinship mechanic in the trailer?
No, but interestingly, they've done the rating for the games, and romance has not been rated for romance, whereas Free
Really?
House was. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
nice.
god.
That's
What is
cool.
Twitter gonna do?
Reverse.
Really?
How is Twitter
Yeah.
gonna ship things now?
Damn. That's
Crazy.
wow. Could we get a Fire Emblem game? I mean, I think there's got to be some. We've seen the food mechanic, but that's not new.
Oh wait, guys, 𝗪𝗲𝗄𝗄's lance. That could be a relic weapon.
Oh,
potentially,
yeah.
I don't know if it
It's a
is, though.
stretch, but it could be.
It doesn't look like it
We
has.
don't
like,
have
the
confirmation
eye.
on that.
It doesn't look like it has a stone in it though.
That's fair, but I just thought I'd mention because chat was mentioning it.
Yeah. Route split, absolutely.
Yeah.
We didn't see a mascot character.
Strangely.
No, I don't think so.
What is a mascot character? That's like 𝗬𝗵𝗄, right?
Like
𝗬𝗵𝗄.
𝗬𝗵𝗄. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's
Like the fish from Fate.
yeah, day one DLC, didn't see that.
Not yet.
What does it say here?
Farming/fishing. Yes, sir.
yes,
We have a whole
yes,
map
we
of
did.
wonderful fish to catch.
Absolutely. 𝗬𝗲, we did indeed see 𝗬𝗲. We have not seen Anna, but Anna has been
have
shown
a-
to
no, no.
us.
She has been shown.
Yes,
I think
but
we take
not...
Anna.
Yeah, okay, fine. Kai's dad, are we gonna...
There's a few candidates, but no confirmation.
Theories.
I strongly believe it's the guy walking out. The guy we see the guy walking out in the arena. It has to be him.
See, I actually like a different person from the trailer for it, but I guess we'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, I'll be interested in hearing that. Okay, so we didn't see Kai's dad, so we can't cross it off. Cringe, I mean...
I mean,
It's Fire Emblem, guys. Cringe is part of it. Like, it's mandatory.
What the fuck is the 4 gladiators? Like,
Like the 4 hounds, like 4 enemies that are the same, that like are part of a subgroup of villains that are not the main villain. You know what I mean?
it has to
the
be
game.
like the 4 hounds, but they're gladiators.
Yeah.
We didn't
But it
see
was
that.
I don't know if we saw the gladiators, but didn't the chick with like the baby have like some dudes next to her and stuff?
Oh,
I don't know,
think
we
you're
gotta-
stretching it
No,
now.
they
Axel.
needed to be like,
Nah.
here are the 4 evil associates that will be going up against you, you know.
allow us to introduce ourselves.
Here's the
Yeah.
Black
Yeah,
Fang for
exactly.
the 30th time.
Now, everyone is based on Tria's character. That has not been
Yes.
confirmed yet.
Not
mean,
everybody, but
Yeah, huge
Does-
boobs.
it
I
looks likely.
think there was some big boobs in the trailer, so I think so. Or a few.
Date reveal.
Date reveal, absolutely.
we did.
Shadows mentioned, no. Thank God.
Impressive. They managed to hold back there.
Jagan, we have not seen a Jagan yet. I don't think there will be one.
Doesn't look it.
Probably not with the 4 routes, because you'd need 4 Jagans unless he was for each character the same.
Now, another Three Houses
that-
character. It's not safe. It's not sound to put 𝗬𝗲 here because we had her as her own thing. So I don't think so. Cartoonish villain. No, not really.
I don't know. The woman kind of is cartoony.
Holding a baby,
Maybe a little
opening
bit.
the doors of hell, talking
Yeah.
about the darkest
Maybe a
dark
little.
and stuff. It's a little cartoony.
All right, femboy. No femboys. I think.
I'll think of one.
I don't
not
think
yet.
so.
Any now.
What does it say here?
Give it enough time.
Dragon.
Dragon something.
Yeah, there was a big dragon in the trailer. No,
There was
Like
I think
like
so.
an evil dragon or something, like a demon dragon of some sort.
Trick says HE line.
I mean,
That's a
I
free
mean,
He definitely does.
Oh, beasts. Chat said dragon/beasts. Yeah, I mean that would be elephants.
Yes, elephants.
elephant.
Yeah, but we did not get crests are to blame.
No, doesn't
Yes.
feel like it's actually a crest thing this time around.
So we just missed the bingo, guys. We did not succeed in the bingo.
I think if we look hard enough, we
Dang.
may be able to find some kind of skinship mechanic. Like maybe we just didn't look
Me
hard enough.
licking the screen at some of the
Yeah.
characters.
Maybe when they were doing the recruitment segment, maybe there was like an option like tickle this person or whatever, and we just didn't see it. You know?
Yeah, you know what? So what I want to do now, before we start our like general thoughts, I thought we'd actually just refresh our memories a little bit and show the trailer super quick.
I'd love to. Yes.
Yes, let's do it.
So let's just watch it. I don't know if you guys can hear the sound. I don't think you need to though. But...
No.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games,
There's
the winner
Duma.
of which is granted one wish.
I wonder if
So
he's
watching
gonna
this with no
Fighters
sound
from
is way
across the
weirder.
land have gathered to participate.
Cain and Abel,
Lane and Cable, love to see them.
Lane and Cable, the X-Man.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy
love this
determined
art,
to
man.
win
The
the
art style for
games to
these characters
save
look
his
great.
imprisoned
Yeah, they're
father.
pretty nice.
We're gonna talk about his eyes.
Dietrich, a swordsman.
I love how they
ever
really
on
lean
the
into the
hunt for a
Alucard look for this
stronger
guy.
foe.
Lean in.
They're
They've
unapologetic
cultivated.
about
I
it.
mean, it
Queen
just is.
seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale. Between
Okay,
matches,
that was the edge of your
you
line.
can strengthen your forces in different ways.
slay the gods.
Hone your techniques at the training
172
grounds.
turns.
When we get for fears, I have a lot to say about this.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free
all
time
wyverns.
is up to you.
Everyone's
Yo,
gonna
wait,
be
stop,
wyverns.
stop, stop, stop.
Again.
It was there. It was right there.
Combat
Oh,
takes
crap,
the
yeah.
form of
Relic
turn-based
weapon, you're
tactical
right.
We worked
battles.
together.
Consider
Oh,
your weapon's range
Kinship, I mean, I guess so, yeah.
and your unit's strengths on the battlefield.
Hello, Homer.
Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By
Lightning
using these
blast!
techniques to the fullest, you might turn
That
the
thing is
tide
so
of battle.
broken.
It's insane. I hope it's tuned up for the trailer.
He's level 30, I have
Rejoice
to
with me.
imagine.
At the
Even not, it's
advent
insane.
of the
Imagine level 30 in the
underworld.
first half of the
Okay,
game.
do we see the 4 glad? No, it's not 4 gladiators here.
Promised one,
Only.
This,
Who will
I want
ravage
to know
you
who that chick is, though.
and guide the living to salvation.
That's us, bro.
How did it feel? To upheave the world.
I have a thought about all these hooded figures when we get to this.
Awesome.
Begone from us. The darkest dark.
Darkest of dark is the dumbest sentence I have ever. Like, really? You couldn't.
Pretty
Well, Three
Darkest
Houses had
of
those
dark?
that sliver in the dark. It's not.
I mean, you
know,
can go
too
edgy,
different.
but like that's just bad writing, bro. At this point,
Yeah, it's a little
It's like,
silly.
No. It's basically like along those lines. You know?
All right. So yeah, we got a little refresher on the trailer right here. So yeah, it's man, it is just gonna be Three Houses 2, isn't it?
We could safely
Maybe a
say.
little. Maybe a little.
What are you guys? What are you guys like most excited about? Like when you watched like this whole trailer, like what is like the one thing that makes you hype in this trailer? What about you, Davis? You start.
I think if there's one thing I'm excited about, they're noticeably using the Engage engine. The animations and presentation of the game is stellar. Like, you can tell, like, they're upping their game with just, like, the animations and just taking what worked with Engage, and I just think it looks like a good, presentable game to just watch or play in general. So, I think in general, this game's gonna have, like, some of the best presentation we've seen yet.
Have any of you gone back and played Tree Houses since playing Engage? Have you... That game is ugly, man.
The
Terrible.
textures are abhorrent. Why have they not done a Switch 2 Enhanced Edition for Free Houses? Seems like a no-brainer, right?
Nate
like
the Hate
enhance the
sure seems to
textures a bit.
think we would get one. He said we would get like a...
Oh yes, the very reliable.
He's right until
F4
he's
as
wrong,
well,
but he's
coming
right.
next week.
What about you, Speedwing? Anything like you... Anything in the trailer that like you fixate on?
I like a lot of standard Fire Emblem features. This is going to sound so like people don't like me saying this, but there is no 𝗪𝗏 mentioned anywhere at all. Things
Remind
like
me
on
again,
screen right now,
𝗪𝗏.
the red and green.
Can you remind me again, like 𝗪𝗏? Who are they? What did they do?
They're the people that did Free Houses, not the main team.
Okay.
Main team did Fates and Engage, and 𝗪𝗏 was leased out the franchise for Free Houses. Which is why Free Houses is full of a lot of things that feel like Fire Emblem, but they're not quite, and it feels like someone that's looked at Fire Emblem and said Fire Emblem has this, but doesn't really know how to put it in.
Interesting.
But what we've seen so far is things like Christmas Calves, Anna's actual design. We've heard motifs from earlier in the series. Which song is it they play in the trailer? At the
Together We Ride.
Together We Ride, yeah. So I really hope that it's going to feel more like just part of the series, you know, a lot more of those callbacks. Maybe we'll get a red-haired wyvern girl, perhaps. That'd be nice. Haven't had one of those in a while.
Everyone's gonna be red-haired wyvern girls, Speedwing.
Yeah, sure.
Make your own.
Everyone's just gonna be red-haired. It's all old Minerva.
My dream game.
What about you, Axum?
I kind of really like that we're going back to Folden. I think Folden has a lot of good lore, has a lot of good stories. I think that's pretty cool, and I've always been interested in that. I do like the presentation, like Davis said too. I think it's fantastic. But can we start going into the negatives now? Because I think we're gonna pass it.
No, we've got hopes after
We got
this.
hope- we
actually.
got
We've
hopes.
gotta
We got
wait.
hopes, though.
Yeah, we got hopes.
Gotta wait.
Don't
we got
worry.
hopes first. Okay,
Don't worry,
so
we're gonna
continue on the good stuff. I do like the presentation. I think it looks good. I think it's not somebody saying it's not Folden. It's not Folden, but it's in that world. So I do like when the games revisit, because I think it's good to explore on the lore. For example, FE6, FE7. I think those games that have that kind of connection are pretty cool. FE9, FE10, those are pretty dope. So I'm with it. I'm with that. I like that.
Yeah. Is this so? Bar remakes. Is this the first time that a Fire Emblem game has returned to a previous setting?
Awakening.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never really. Yeah, but that's like so far removed though. It's like 1,000
They got
years.
Tiki in it. Tiki's
Okay.
literally there, like, hello, remember me?
She
Remember
literally
the Dragon's
calls
Table?
Lucina Marth. She calls Lucina Marth.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah. Sure.
Marmar.
Okay. Fine. Okay, so it has happened before, but it makes me hopeful that maybe we're never gonna revisit Tellius. But I mean, in theory, we could, right?
You want to see Ike again?
No. I meant like Tellius in the
50th
future.
time?
Back to Fateslandia. Let's go.
How much more of the guy's story can you milk, bro? Like, if I'm Ike, I'm quitting too. Like, it's been so much of him.
Can you guys imagine
much.
if they go back to Fateslandia and they open with a world map and a name, and everyone's like, what's this place?
Yeah, well, you wouldn't know at first, would you?
Yeah, we wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know at all.
But yeah, I guess we could. I know we have a lot to say on the fairs for the game, so I think we should start out on like a positive note, really, and talk about hopes for Future's game. I guess like things that we want to see, and I'll say I really like that they're seemingly trying to be a bit serious with their presentation. It doesn't feel as I know Engage, not that Engage was goofy, but it was definitely more lighthearted, whereas this definitely seems, I know I hate it when people use this word, but darker, like it's not.
Is it the Dark Souls of Fire Emblem?
I mean, it feels like they're at least trying to be a bit more serious with the approach. I don't know if it's just the Gladiator vibes or what it is, but it seems like we'll be getting a bit more of a serious story. I say this before every game. It never ends up being true, but I can hope, right?
Would you say it's the darkest of dark?
Yeah. I think at this point we should probably resign ourselves to the fact that it's not going to be an amazing story, but I want to believe, I really want to believe that they have the capacity to write a good story, you know?
Yeah. But keep in mind, though, story was never Fire Emblem's strong suit. It was always the gameplay.
Yeah, true.
I don't think the story's ever been good, and I know people get mad at me for saying that, but it never has. I don't know where these people think they're like.
Speedwing, have you never played it before?
It's a vehicle for gameplay. It's a vehicle for gameplay.
Yeah,
there's good character writing, but not necessarily good stories. That's what I'll say.
That's a fair take. Yeah, that's a fair take.
Yeah. One thing that do we know, like, has anyone counted the amount of playable characters shown so far?
I have a picture with, like, all the ones somewhere. Let me see if I can find it.
Because one of the hopes I have is that we'll get a decently sized roster. I don't remember which one of you mentioned this, but isn't this going to be the biggest Fire Emblem game we have? Isn't this 60 gigabytes or something? It's like
largest, like size-wise, yeah.
Yeah, it's like 3 times the size of Three Houses. That doesn't mean more content, but it is promising in a way. That means we might have more playable characters.
Kind of, but at the same time, it is upgrading to a new system, though, compared to the Switch. That's kind of like something I'm a little cautious about that meaning.
Yeah. Is it possible to... Can someone, like, post a picture of the playable characters so far? Like, are you able to find it?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but Discord has some stupid... you can only send files under a certain size.
Yeah, because that's one of the things that I really... I'm dreaming about. I am dreaming of a bigger roster. I feel like that's something that has been a problem with a lot of modern Fire Emblem games lately. It's just, I don't like rosters of less than 30 playable characters. It'd be so nice to just get more, especially now that we're going different routes. And do you guys think that any of the characters will be route exclusive, or do you think we'll be able to get all the characters in one route?
I think some will. It'll be like Three Houses, where there's like a retainer or something that is exclusive.
I think so too.
Yeah. Like, Glasses Girl is not leaving Kai's side. No way.
Yeah, and the pirate guy and that warrior next to Theodora, like, what would be the reasoning for them leaving her?
Yeah.
If they've come with her from the country.
Dew and Hubert and those guys, I think it's very similar in that vein. Listen, because in all honesty, they looked at the old thing, they're like, listen, this sold really well, this is really good. Why don't we copy a lot of the elements from here and just improve on them? Like, that's your company, that's what you're going to do, right?
Calvin Coolidge donated $5. You guys have to watch Kinky Machine's reaction to Fortune Sweep. She finds a lot of details, and as an artist, and she has a unique view of the characters. Well, I'm not sure if we can
reaction slop stream. Let's just watch everyone's Fortune Weave.
Yeah,
videos.
let's just go
soy face on.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I did see a bit of that video he's talking about, though. It is actually quite good.
Oh, it is? Okay, I'll have to add that to the watch list. Here's the picture Speedwing was talking about. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18. We got 24 characters. I mean, granted, we don't know.
This isn't even all of them, by the way. There are more that have just little,
Right.
I'm willing to bet the chick right above the avatar is probably the red-headed dragoon rider. That one. Nope,
she's a Pegasus knight, bro. She has feathers and wings on her chest.
Yeah, that one right there.
Oh,
She's the most
Marianne?
Pegasus-coded character I've ever seen.
Your mouse is literally on top of the one.
Yeah, her name is... no, not Marianne. What is her name?
I wish it was
Ursula?
Marianne.
Ursula?
No,
Ursula
Marianne's
is the one on the bottom left.
Look-alike.
Oh,
Yeah, she had a name, yeah. But yeah, she's got great design. I gotta say, like, there's some designs here that I think look pretty goofy, but there are also some designs here that I think are some of the best I've seen in Fire Emblem ever. Like, not all of them, but there's some...
Ever?
Oh, yeah, I think so. I think there are some characters here, like, the Ursula, I think, is, like, insanely well designed.
Ursula's pretty cool, yeah.
She got art like not too long after the trailer drops. It's not even funny. Like, people, like, there was like art of like her and like the green-haired girl.
I don't know about you guys. But that hat that Nene has is so cool. Why have we not seen a hat like that?
Don't bait me,
Already
man.
triggered Speedway.
Don't bait me.
Speedwing's gonna crash
It's a
out. That's it.
fascinator that people seemingly love now.
Something about that just makes me want to grill, bro. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I've seen this before. I don't like it in any other scenario except this particular one. Just to piss me off.
Yeah. I don't know why. Like when I saw it on Ivy, it just didn't work. But now,
Yeah.
okay.
But
Speedwing.
here looks great.
To be serious
Fantastic.
though, it is a little less egregious than Ivy.
No,
even
I know it's different. I know it's different, but it's still just funny. It's amusing to me that Ivy's hat is one of the main things people complained about, and then this character has a fascinator as well. I know it's different.
Somebody said it needs a feather. I agree. Needs a feather.
Pepper.
But like, it has some absolutely spectacular designs. But then you like also have people like this guy. I mean, I don't know. I think he kind of looks like shit.
I love this guy. What are you
love this
talking
guy?
about?
Really? You think this guy looks
Yeah,
good?
I think he's great.
He looks like he's
think
going
he's
to
really
a BDSM festival. Like what?
He's from the desert. He needs air.
I did think that was like. I do think he fits the gay pirate mold very well. Like I think if I had to take a
It's
guess,
an interesting.
that's the type of
Look at
stripper
that.
you hire for those parties.
What
like,
class
you know?
do you guys think he is? Because I couldn't figure that out.
I
Pirate
mean, he has to be a pirate. He's got an
Pirate or
eye patch.
mercenary,
Pirate. They're not
probably.
going to bring back pirate. I mean, it'd be amazing if they did. They're from a desert kingdom. He's probably like a mage or something, right?
He's a sword though, doesn't he? Like, or no,
have a
that's
sword?
an
Oh,
arm.
does
That's
he?
no, it's an arm. It's an arm in the bottom left here. It's not a sword.
He might just be a mercenary with a scimitar, something like that,
He
or a
could be a
myrmidon.
merc, couldn't he? Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm just really happy that Dietrich has the dong armor back. Like I think that that's something we need to implement.
Wait, he does?
He has the dong armor. Yeah, 100%. That's what. Every time somebody has the dong armor, they're usually OP as hell. So like, I'm just gonna say, put it out
Dawn
there.
Guard, now available on Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
Yeah, the dong armor is like, it's peak.
People say thief? No, he does not strike me as a. He's way too burly to be a thief. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Well, it's good that you like him. I think he looks absolutely ridiculous, but you know, like that's great. This girl looks great.
Yeah, she looks great. She's fantastic.
She's
Amazing.
so Pegasus coded. Definitely a
Yeah,
Pegasus.
I think so too.
She's gotta be.
But you know, Speedwing, it's funny that you'd say that because one thing that this is going a little bit into the fairs, but when everyone can reclass into everything, it's kind of hard to give them a specific class theme. That's like my biggest issue with tree houses. But everyone's not students this time, so everyone can't be running around in the same school uniform. So do you guys think they're going to limit reclassing?
No.
No.
I think they're going to start in a class, which is enough. If they start in a class, so say this character turns up as a Pegasus Knight, then it's actually all right because you're probably going to keep her in that line, keep playing her that way.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're going to be nobles and commoners or anything. So hopefully they have classes. But we've already seen reclassing. We've seen them have Theodora as a wyvern. We've seen them build up weapon ranks for absolutely everything.
Yeah.
It's inevitable, really.
I'm not gonna agree with that, Spewing. I think that it's copium because people will do whatever the hell they want, and they're gonna change people into the weirdest classes.
Oh, I know.
ever.
No, I'm sure it's going to be possible. But for me personally, I think it feels better to have a character come in as a unit type, and
Sure.
then you have the option to swap them, as opposed
Yeah, but,
to
like, Anakin
here's your
as a
blank
fighter
slate,
and Engage,
put them
and
into
everybody
wyvern.
puts her as a mage knight. Like, you know, it doesn't matter. Like I actually disagree. I don't think it's good when that happens when characters are fit into something else that's not the class that they're supposed to be. I think we have to. Are we talking about hopes now or no? Are we get there yet?
Do you not like how they do it in Fates? Because that's what I'm getting at.
Well, Fates. I guess it is kind of simple, but Fates was different because the reclassing options were limited due to how you could reclass, not because of like the way it looks from the trailer. It looks exactly like Three Houses. You get enough
Yeah.
proficiency, and now suddenly, boom, Lysithea is an armored knight, and you're like, what? Where is this coming from? And that's something I do not. I love it, Three Houses, but I do not like that aspect of it, and I don't want to see that return personally.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible though that they might limit it a little bit. No, you're probably right. They're not going to limit it. Everyone's going to be able to be a
No.
wyvern. It's
Because they showed like like a lot of growth rates for like just being a foot locked unit or like weapons or things. They're gonna bring it back. They like surely they're going to.
The question is how shameless they're going to be. Are they just going to call it arena certifications? I mean, we joked around the other day.
Yeah,
like, we're going to go to the arena sauna, and we're going to go to the arena dining hall, and the arena.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know if you know this, but arena schools for gladiators in the OG times were called ludus. Like it was actually a school for gladiators where they ate together, studied together, learned together, and trained together. And it's called a ludus. So I think what we're seeing here is actually a ludus in Fire Emblem.
Damn, that's it really is just going to be the academy, isn't it?
100%.
Oh no.
It's huge as well. If you look at the minimap, we got a different part of the arena minimap in the second trailer compared to the first trailer, and it's
Really?
fractions of a massive circle. So it's huge, the place that you run around in. Absolutely
Sure.
massive. That's probably what most of the size of the game is a massive 3D model for the arena.
Yeah, for sure. Let me bring that up, actually. Let's have a little look at it. I mean, yeah, guys, we can jump around a little bit from top to top. If you guys want to, like, if you guys want to talk about something, we don't have to stick to the schedule. It's just, you know, more like guidelines than anything else. If we want to, like, talk about our fears, we absolutely can.
Wait, we're still on hopes, right?
We're still on hopes, but, I mean, it seems like, you know... This...
I have a hope here. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something I've never done before. I'm gonna show my balls on stream.
Oh, no.
These are my Dragon Balls right here. I really hope that this wish comes true and that we don't get reclassing to this obnoxious degree. I want, by the power of Shenlong, that we can get the option to just put people in slightly different classes, but not the same thing. I don't want Wyvern Slop. I don't want Pegasus Knight Slop. I don't want
Fate
Warrior
Sway
Slop.
was the best. Fate Sway was the best.
Fate's
It
Sway
always
was
will be.
fantastic. I think we should go back to that, personally.
Fate's
But
had the
Maxim, I
best
need my
reclass.
20 chicken riders. Can I beat Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave using only chicken riders?
Only
Come
chicken.
on.
Yeah, I can't wait for those videos. Yeah.
I'm actually very glad that you guys brought up the chicken riders, because there's actually some new content we haven't reviewed. We got a little snippet of Kai, and I would like to let's actually watch it because it's interesting. Let's see, because I think it was from the Twitter account or something. I don't remember.
Japanese Twitter account, yeah.
Yeah, we're only getting the. Why are they only giving us Japanese news? By the way, like, why not an English account?
I know.
Like, it's kind of stupid, isn't it?
Why aren't they reaching out to you or, you know, one of the other big channels? Like, that would make the most sense. Imagine if you launched it, how much hype that would generate. Like,
Nintendo interacting with their fans. Wow,
I know.
that's
No.
You better
Novelty.
but
grab the
let me-
Dragon Balls, bro. That ain't gonna happen.
So we got this little clip of Kai, and he's riding his chicken jockey, and look at that, he jumps over walls.
That's cool.
Oh.
And what's even more interesting is that these chickens, they're not like a Kai thing, it seems. This seems to actually be the cavalry of the region.
Well, yes and no. If you look in the next to his face just then, there's like a little chicken image. But in the trailer, when he does the Biden blast, there's a cavalry image.
Yeah,
There's a guy on a horse, and we have seen someone on a zebra as well.
you speculated that might be Adjutants, though, didn't you?
I thought it was, but this has basically deconfirmed that.
Oh, okay.
I think what he does in the Biden blast is that he's dismounted from a cab.
What if, depending
Right.
on the route you do, you get access to, like, oh, this guy's more likely to start in Chicken Jockey, the other guy's more likely to start as an Elephantier or whatever, you know? And then
Maybe
you go
there's a
on.
chicken breeding mini game like 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Oh, no.
I would actually unironically like that.
See, that would make for funny, like, scripted videos about how to beat the game with only chicken riders, though.
Like,
Like,
oh,
going back to that.
Your chickens, you'll be like, oh, I gotta cross the white
Count
chicken
your
with
chickens,
the
bro.
yellow chicken and get the perfect chicken.
Yeah, I wanna ask you guys something. What the hell is up with the crests that we see? Like, what is going on with that? Like, we've seen videos of like Kai having 2 crests. Does anyone have any idea what that might be?
I'm gonna be real with you. I think the thing on his hand is a crest stone. I think it's like the actual stone, but he doesn't have the white hair that's associated with having 2 crests. So I don't know how they did it or what's going on there. But maybe like these objects can kind of like at the end, you know, the signs, the dragon signs that they held at the end when you do New Game Plus, it confers to you the power of a crest. but you don't have to necessarily have the crest.
Yeah.
So maybe the dragon signs are these objects, like the stone or whatever, and they kind of like put it in the person's hand or around their body or something.
Then we see the other crests on people who look really similar to the Three Houses people, like Ursula having Mark of the Beast when she looks like Marianne, which would suggest then a hereditary link instead. So it's really strange. I have no clue what they're doing with them.
There are those, but Theodora has the Crest of 𝗙𝗲𝗄𝗧 in a combat display. They've shown it. She has the Crest of 𝗙𝗙𝗄𝗧, or at least what resembles it.
Yeah, but she could also have that passed down, surely, at some point. Some kind of marriage for kingdom alliances. I mean, if she's a queen or whatever.
Sylvain, you dog.
Sylvain went down to Dagda, had some fun.
Dude is like Genghis Khan of the Fire Emblem world, bro. He's just like out there.
Sylvain, why are there 500 more crest bearers in Dagda after your recent vacation? What did you do? But yeah, I don't know. It's so weird because with these trailers, we don't know if they're just messing around in New Game Plus or playing on like some weird like freelance mode or something like that, because they have shown that they will like amp up stats and stuff to show off a thing, and that causes a lot of confusion because it's like we might be watching New Game
Characters
Plus
are level 30.
Yeah.
That should be like near end game when this very obviously isn't, which it's confusing.
It is really.
I guess
really...
what's really confusing is this in the past or in the future. I think that's the most confusing question of it all, because I still don't have a good answer to it. I still don't know.
Anyone here have any like good insights on whether they think it's a prequel or a sequel?
Some things point to it being a sequel. Like, right, for example, that one, can we bring up the picture of Dietrich talking about how the sword was passed down as a legacy or something? Because I think that's like the biggest indicator that it's a sequel.
Yeah.
And people were talking about the calendar. But then other people pointed out that the calendar from Dagda doesn't necessarily need to be the same calendar from Fodlan, because like they're two different places, so they could just be counting.
It's so confusing for the player though. Like, I get that makes sense, but why did they do that?
I agree with you too. But then at the same time, you have Big Sothis, which we know is actually in the past. Like, right, we know Big Sothis was in the past, not in the future.
Can you explain to me why Big Sothis is in the past again? I'm not a Treehouses buff like you are. Like, why is she big in the? Oh.
She came down from space. This is the Three Houses' great story.
Adults,
she's an alien.
Sothis' real form is that adult form. Is the adult Sothis. That's her real form when she first arrived into Fodland.
Okay.
It's not the child. It's the adult form. Okay. That is the real form of Sothis when they first arrive.
Yeah, there's also unused concept art where, like, originally it was a clothed woman overlooking the city of Xanadu, but in the unused one, it's adult Sothis. It actually is without the robe, like, long green-haired woman that looks similar to the Fortune's Weave Sothis that we see. So, yes, she is an adult in the past.
Yeah, I think this was the picture. Yeah, this is what Axum was talking about. This
line is wild, because it is the legacy of my forebears passed to me in Fodlan, a blade to smite the gods. Cool. A legacy of this. There is only one hero's relic shown this entire time, and it just so happens to be this one thing that was passed to him from his forebears, which means like from people before me. The thing is, if this is a sequel, that indicates it's a sequel, right? Because like, the hero's relic existed. But if it's a prequel and Sothis is still alive and the Red Canyon either didn't happen yet, then how was like Fodlan knew of the hero crests of the relics way before the Red Canyon even occurred? Like, I don't know if that tracks. It's kind of weird time place to be in. This one line throws everything out the window for me. Like, it's just so confusing. I don't know. I can't tell if it's
you were convinced it was a prequel. Otherwise, I thought it was always going to be a sequel.
This one line actually throws it out, because like, is there only one? How did people in Fodlan know about this relic before the Red Canyon happened? I'm not saying that there couldn't have existed one. Like, that's fine. But the thing is, he's saying it as if it was like, my people in Fodlan knew that this stuff used to kill the gods back then, and like, but they didn't until Nemesis happened. You know what I mean? Or is this like, is this happening in that period, in those 80 years between Nemesis and like, I don't know. Like,
imagine if they just go alternate dimension. That'd be the worst.
Yeah, time travel. That's what I said last time. I said it was all times weaving together, and people were like, "Shut up, Speedwing. It's not called Fortune's Weave in the Japanese." But hey, look at this. It could very well be times weaving. Like I said,
What is the Japanese title? It's like 1,000 Strands of Fate, I think.
1,000 Blossoms or something strange like that, isn't it?
Something along
It
those
doesn't sound
lines.
anything like Fortune's Weave, whatever it is.
Okay, and the time travel thing, is that from the website? Is it from the Japanese website, or what is it?
It's on the eShop.
Okay.
So, like, if you go on the Switch, it says a time-traveling saga.
Yeah, they
Whatever
make
that
a
means.
big note of it.
But could it be, and this is just a speculation from me, could it time traveling saga? Could they just mean that you're traveling forward in time because it's a sequel?
I love Mario,
that
my
actually.
favorite time-traveling saga.
Maybe it's saying a time frame or something. I don't know.
It could
Yeah.
just be the time skip, because let's be honest, there'll probably be a time jump, just like Free Houses, if they are jumping around in time.
I had this really cool idea. What if they're bringing back child units? I mean, it's we see the baby on the Fell Dragon. No, you don't think so? No child units.
I
Well,
think
give
the
up on
no
Resident Evil
romance
remake, man. It's
tag
not going to
kinda brings
happen.
that.
People have moved on. It's been over 50 years. Let it go. It's okay. It's okay.
That makes me worry
People-
about the routes then, because if they do child units, like, and there's 4 routes, there's too many combinations for them to do. I don't have faith they would do that. I'm gonna be
I mean,
real.
I would love child units back. Like, child eugenics is one of my favorite parts about
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I
like,
would
the-
be so hyped for that,
That's a
but I
very
don't
weird-
think
The
it's
concept is cool,
Hey.
but in an engine like this, I don't trust they can do it. Like, I really don't think so. With, like, how they are setting this up. I don't know. It seems too much.
Yeah.
I think they're already giving us 4 routes. Adding children in there is going to make it way more complicated than it needs to be.
But will there
especially with the
actually
class
be 4
system.
distinct routes?
Speedwing
That's
Speedwing
my
took the
fault.
words out of my mouth. Will we get 4 routes, or are we gonna get 1 route with 4 different characters?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you start with a different part of the map because you're Theodora, but you unlock it later anyway.
That's most likely what's probably going to happen for some part of it. I think it's inevitable they're going to reuse some of the stuff. Like, it's particularly the main battles, I think are going to be like different flavors of the main battles. Like, oh yeah, this one you started at the bottom, right? Like how in the Battle of the Eagle and the Lion. Although that one you start in the same position no matter what.
Oh,
But
the arena is going to be the same for all of them, surely, because
Exactly.
they're all doing the arena fight. So
yeah.
Okay.
unless they
Yeah,
have
yeah,
different
yeah.
rounds, maybe until they meet each other. I don't know.
So I'm wondering right now, how much time do you guys think we'll spend in that damned arena? Because it's looking like it's gonna be a big part of the
A
game.
whole year, apparently.
yes.
It looks like it's a year, which
A
is
whole year.
lot of fights in the arena if we consider that at the end of each 200 turns or whatever, you do an arena fight.
So do you guys think
So
we're
it might
gonna
be a
go
very
out?
long time.
Because it's like the minimap is big, so I'm gonna hold like
Massive.
It doesn't feel like a Fire Emblem game if we can't run around the minimap visiting the various nations and doing battles. I mean, a whole year in the
Well,
arena.
you will
I mean,
be.
that-
You'll be doing skirmishes.
It's turning into a social sim. That's what
Doing
it's
some
becoming.
fishing.
For a world map though that had like 1 billion nodes on it, like that felt very awakening to me. I think that's what we're gonna be seeing is like it looked very awakening to me.
I
Like
think
the-
you're actively going to be going into those nodes. This is the part of the game that I'm the most scared of, is that world map, honestly.
You know
How
what it looks
that's utilized is going to make or break the game.
You know what it really
will.
looks like? The 3 Hopes minimap. Like the one on remember like the overview minimap that you go into the things to like get the chests and you get the weapons and stuff when you go into like the different nodes? It kind of looks like that. Like
A
the
bit,
3
yeah.
Hopes. Now that I think about it, it kind of looks like it.
Yeah, let me bring it up. It's we can talk about that. I mean, it's something we've all been wanting to talk about, I think. And this minimap is. I remember Davis watching your stream. You were like, you didn't like this when you saw it. I remember.
No. My big worry about this world map in particular, when it zooms out to how big it is, I remember thinking, oh, this game is going to be so grindy. Like,
Yeah.
what is like the level scaling of the game going to be? Because Fire Emblem, from its roots, is always balanced around the fact you would always play chapter by chapter by chapter, and you would always have like a consistent scaling factor, so you know, like, okay, get some level ups on my units on this chapter, and it slowly
Yeah.
scales over time. What's this mean with 172 turns? Does that mean I could just level all my units to level 20 before like the next arena fight?
And what about the player that doesn't do that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, what if I restrict myself? Am I screwing myself over and soft blocking myself as a
Yeah.
result of it?
Guys, but at the same time, like I think we may be over extending it because like Marcus doesn't fall off until the end game. Like, you know, like is it really that
But
bad?
how do they
Like, you know what I
balance
mean?
this? How do they balance this? Because one
Yeah.
player, like Davis said, might min-max
Mm.
every
That's
single
it.
drop of experience they can, and then another player goes, no, I'm gonna fish and run around and waste all my turns.
So,
Are
yeah.
they then going to have the same chapter in the arena come up, or is it going to scale to your level and then
maybe
just not
maybe
be
they look at like
well-balanced
the
at all?
average individual. Maybe they play test it with like the average individual. What would the average guy do? Maybe a skirmish here or there, 2 skirmishes, and then go to the map or something. I don't know. I don't know how it's balanced
My
out.
biggest fear is Maddening is going to be min-maxing this map. It's going to be spreadsheeting what is the optimal nodes to go to, and if you don't, you're not going to keep up with the curve.
I want to show
Or it'll be
something
the
here,
opposite.
guys. You see this little
Or it's
highlighted
too easy.
area right here? Do you see some of them are gray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if that means that they've been visited. Maybe there's like a limited amount.
Restricted between routes,
I would have
perhaps?
thought the ones near the start would be... It might just be you can't access it yet until you got the node in front of it, or you've got to a certain part of the story, or
Because
something.
let's actually look at these nodes. Like, you got the fish. We know what this is going to be. It's not... We know it's
Everyone's
going to be...
favorite.
Yeah,
Man,
and then...
love
I sent
it,
you
man.
something- I sent you something in the chat for us real quick. Look at this.
Sure,
Tell me
sure.
this doesn't look in some degree similar.
Oh, yeah. Let me bring it up real quick. Let's see. Doo-ba-doo-boo-boo-boo. Let's see. Downloads. Oh my god, yeah. That is uncanny,
That's
actually.
from 3 Hope, by the way.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
from 3 Hope.
How many of you played Tree Hopes? I barely played it.
I
You-
did. Me and David. played it.
I love Fire Emblem, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying it looks like that type of system with like these nodes that you unlock as you progress, and then there's resources in it and blah 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 blah. It looks a lot like that, to be honest. To me,
Yeah.
maybe like the color scheme doesn't look similar, but I think that the layout of it kind of does look very similar.
Yeah. Because I think that... Can you guys see me doing this?
What are you
Doing
doing?
what?
Oh, okay, you can't see it. Okay, I was like dragging a box around it, but I don't think...
I
But-
can't
I can
it
see a
now.
mouse now.
Oh, you
I
can
see
see...
mouse
You
there,
can...
yeah.
Can you see the mouse now?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's this? Like, these are the ones I'm kind of like this. You think this...
Paralogs, I think.
You think it's a paralog?
Yeah, paralogs or quests, probably, yeah. Like, you get, like, assigned quests maybe in the arena, and then you go to them. And maybe you can't do all of them, because maybe you run out of turns at a certain point, and then you got to go back to the arena kind of deal. So you have to choose which ones you got to do. So you can't maybe do all of them.
Yeah. But yeah, this is like... This has potential to be really great, but one thing
could
that I
be really
feel
fun.
Fire Emblem just doesn't... Like, Modern Fire Emblem doesn't respect your time very much with these things. And that's like my biggest issue. Engage almost got it right with the Somniel. For like the first... I will say, like, for the first third of the game, the Somniel actually felt very good. I was impressed. I was like, this is good. Like, this is... I
Mostly
don't...
just menus.
Yeah, I don't...
It's not
yeah,
cutscenes.
I didn't like the
Houses.
menus in the Somniel, but I liked the amount of time you spent in it. But then towards the late game, it just kind of ramped up. It never got anywhere near the level of the monastery, but it got pretty tedious after a while, at least
How
for
many
me.
times did you do the Wyvern Ride minigame?
Why
did
would
you break- did you break your
yay,
wrist
I
doing
get
it?
a torch. This is worth my time.
Fellas, I got to do my
just picture
push-ups real
people
quick to get that
playing
pulse.
Wyvern
I
Ride,
saw
like crying
man
with anger.
and that for elixirs, okay? My man
They're
trying to say
wasting
that
my
shit ain't
time.
paid.
I can't
He
stop
is out
playing
there
this. I can't
riding
stop.
that
I can't
Wyvern
stop.
Dragon insanely. Him and Ivy were basically one unit at this point, okay? He would load in, turn the game off, load back in just to ride the Wyvern again. The man was basically on a vicious cycle. It was like a merry-go-round of riding Wyverns every single day, nonstop. I loaded in, I would leave, I would come back 50 minutes later, and he's still riding Wyverns. Like, what is he doing?
Okay. The Wyvern Rider minigame was actually a little bit fun once you got into it. But yeah, I agree with Speedwing.
There
Like,
we go.
fucking antitoxin, really? Come on. Like, that's...
Well, would you have preferred it if he gave you a stat booster or something?
No,
So
no,
then
no,
you
no, because then I would have had to
play
do it every single time.
'Cause that's the greenhouse and free houses. You have to do it. If you don't, you're gimping yourself.
Yeah,
If you
and
engage, you can just ignore like all the mini games other than maybe the dogs and the arena.
that is the big problem with minigames, isn't it? If you give good rewards, you force the players to do them. If you give bad rewards, they feel pointless.
Yeah, but if they're just fun, I mean, make them. I don't know. The people that love the characters and the bonding with the characters have a fun mini game where they can hold hands with their favorite character, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and they get that, and we get the actual game.
Yeah, 'cause people in my chat were telling me this yesterday. Fire Emblem's becoming more of a social sim than it is an SRPG, and I can see them taking that direction
I
because
mean, Engage took a big step back from that massively.
It did, but the thing is, too, with Fortune's Weave is that they're really testing the social sim aspects, probably, and this could be for better or for worse, because if it really does succeed, then they may be like, oh, this is what people want, but the problem is they're appealing to the masses, not necessarily the SRPG fans, like the core audience that Fire Emblem had at the start, so I'm almost wondering if, like, they're slowly but surely leaning more towards a social sim game with SRPG elements over time.
I think you're right.
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I think Awakening was the biggest one. Three Houses had it. Engage, they basically got rid of it entirely, like give or take.
Well,
there's like the S ring that's friendship was.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's more rather it sells. It's not necessarily that like they won't do it again, but they know, but they kind of are testing the waters. Like, is this going to sell? And compared to the other games, because all the other Fire Emblem games leading up to like Awakening were like kind of like on their like decline, and then when Awakening and Fates happened, they had a little bit of that resurgence.
Radiant Dawn basically killed the series.
Yeah, Radiant Dawn killed the series. Yeah, so
yeah.
When Three Houses came around, that was mainstream. Like, everybody was playing it. Everybody was talking about it, like, to a degree. Like, people I didn't even know liked Fire Emblem were like, oh, I've been playing Three Houses. I'm like, you're playing Fire Emblem?
So, like, we're playing that.
Yeah.
And then when they found out who I was, they were like, wait a minute, you're Fire Embros? I was like, bro, you literally see me every day. Like, how did you not know that I was the guy? Like,
a guy at my warehouse accidentally overheard me saying I was a YouTuber, and he came over and asked me, like, oh, you play Fire Emblem? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, that's so cool. I heard there's a new Fire Emblem game coming out. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's called Fortune's Weave. And he's like, yeah, the last one was really, really good. And I was like, oh, you liked Engage? He's like, no, the Tree Houses?
Yeah.
He didn't even know that Engage was a thing. He was just like, yeah,
most Three Houses fans don't know there's other games than Three Houses.
They don't. That's the sad part.
I was like, wow, I found a Speedwing fan in the warehouse. I was like,
yeah,
Engage.
Hell yeah. If only. They don't exist. I mean, the only time I've ever said anything about Fire Emblem to people in real life, they're like, huh?
Yeah.
Do you mean FIFA, mate? Call of Duty? Fortnite?
Yeah.
Want to crack open some Mountain Dew, bro? Let's play some rounds of Warzone.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't mind that.
Yeah, of course.
I can do that too.
But they're definitely trying to tap into Treehouse has had a huge following, although, you've probably heard this before, but it's like most Treehouse's fans just sit on Twitter and talk about it all day, and they don't actually play it.
They sure love posting art of the game.
Yeah. Does that translate to actual sales, though? I don't know.
They're like, Three Houses was so balanced, though. I played it on normal.
The thing is, people had Switches because of Animal Crossing.
Yes.
And I don't know if those same people are going to buy a Switch 2 just for Fortune's Weave.
I'm
they
curious.
Might do because they liked Three Houses so much, but...
I'm curious, how many of you have bought a Switch 2 yet?
Oh, I got it in December.
Okay, yeah, I just got it. So, Axum, you don't have it yet? You gotta get it?
I probably will get it, though, soon. Because of Fortune's Weave. I'm gonna buy the limited edition because, you saw my Dragon Balls, you see all this stuff here. I'm a nerd. It is what it is. So I'm gonna get that probably with that, and also because this Direct was actually goated. There were actual games that were lit.
Yes,
like
there were actual games
and like some cool stuff that I'm like looking forward to. I'm like, oh, these are actually good games. Which should have been the Direct that we should have seen. I don't know, 6 months ago.
Yeah, it took them a while, didn't it?
It did.
I won't forgive them for what they did to Duskbloods, though. They showed a whole thing of Liza P, but they refused to show anything for Duskbloods. I will not forget.
It's weird,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Ugh. Who else soyed over Ocarina of Time? I did.
I love that we got 2 seconds of sleeping Link.
I know, but the fact that they've just confirmed it's enough for me. That's fine. I'm a balding 30-year-old man. Of course, I love Ocarina of Time. I will give you my money, Nintendo.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
Hot take, Majora's Mask is better. I'm just saying.
Whoa.
It is pretty
good. I think it's a more.
I think they're both great, honestly.
By a lot.
But yeah, now that we're actually on the fairs for the game, we've talked a little bit about the minimap. Speedwing, aside from the minimap, like what's your biggest fear? Like what is do you got any like creeping dreads about this game?
See, I was planning on going on a massive tirade again about the minimap, but I guess we kind of already covered it.
If there's anything you didn't include, you can always bring it up now.
Well, my biggest fear is basically just the balance. I'm someone, no secret, that likes playing on the hardest difficulty. First of all, will there even be a maddening mode? Or will they follow Free Houses and release it later?
Yeah, it's a DLC.
Unpolished. But yeah, I have no idea how they're going to balance a game like this at all. When there's so many systems and so many different things you can do, it makes it harder and harder to have solid like game balance on the maps. Like some of the maps we've seen look a bit shaky, but that's a side topic. But how do you make it so a character that's spent an hour or two in the arena doing all the mini games and on the world map have the similar experience as someone that's done none of that? I mean, you can't unless you just scale up the levels of the units, and that's my biggest fear. Because then you don't have crafted maps. You have, oh, well, because I entered this map with my average army level at level 10, I go up against level 10 units. But if I go in at level 15, they're level 15 units, and now their stats aren't handcrafted, but just scaled up to wherever you are.
But
that's what I'm really scared of.
But the paralogs in Fates are like that, and they're pretty well balanced, I'd say. I'd say they're okay. For the most part. Some of them can get really nasty.
But the worst... What are the worst maps in Fates outside of, like, the Fox map? They're the paralogs. When you think of a Groner of a Fates map, it's a paralog that scales in an awful way. And then the child unit usually dies because they're too weak or something like
Shiro
that.
And Siegfried.
Kid named Siegbert and Shiro.
Yeah.
Those two are the most... Benny as well. Benny has a really bad...
Yeah, if you try and do a Conquest paralog later on in the game, it's not worth it, basically. It's brutal.
Yeah,
I'd much rather have handcrafted maps.
I'd say even Soleil as well is pretty bad. If they're all like promoted and disgusting, it's pretty difficult to get there.
Yeah. Before we go further, I'm just going to read out a few donations. So, T.S. Jasmine donated $20. Mangs Vice Chikorita facing it. I have no idea what's going on with Chikorita.
It's green screen. It's picking it up as a green screen.
That's funny. I have my green screen enabled. That's why Chikorita is in the... Okay, that's funny.
Is Chikorita the darkest dark? Hold on now. Wait a minute.
The Chikorita is slithering in the dark. Portramon donated $2.79. It may be a sequel with prequel elements. What does that even mean?
Time travel. The fortunes we.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right.
It's all coming together.
Professor Squeaky Tits donated $5. It's like 3 hopes as you gain territory for resources periodically. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like a kingdom simulator. Yeah.
Ooh, that could be a good idea for a route for like a time skip thing. Is like a world war map for time skipping to kind of show and simulate the war of taking land and stuff, kind of like how 3 Hopes does. That'd be kind of cool.
But it actually...
do we think there's going to be another map, by the way? Because I do. I think
so too.
That map at the start, and then in the second half, you'll go to like the underworld or something, and it will be that map, but red.
Yes,
exactly.
I also think that this would explain the resource thing from like the time that they say you have these many amounts of days or whatever, and now the days could be the resources to get to places. Like, it takes 3 days to go to Narnia to get this halberd, and then it takes 4 days to go over to this place and get that and unlock this skill. So now the time frame, maybe that's where we're looking at the balance aspect, and it's like, hey, you can't just grind infinite paralogs if you want to like get this weapon because you have a time allotment to do it, If
they resource gated the paralogs more, then I would actually enjoy that a lot more. I feel like this is a problem. Fire Emblem used to do resource management really well. I would have actually liked the Draconic Time Crystal if it was a little bit more limited. If it was like, I feel like the start of
earn uses of it.
Yes, and I really liked in Tree Houses when you did the Sothis paralog, you got an extra use of Divine Pulse, but you just got like 15 of them towards the end. So it felt so useless. Like,
oops, I misclicked. Woo.
Yeah.
Oh no! Seven.
I pressed. Iron Man's over. I pressed the turn wheel.
But what I'm hoping is that, like, okay, so it's 172 turns left, but maybe some activities cost like 50 turns, so that
that's what I'm hoping
you
as well.
actually have to, because if you have to really spend your time wisely, then that's a system I can get behind, like how to wisely use your action points. But Fire Emblem doesn't seem willing to do that because they want everyone to be able to do everything, so they just give you way more. It's like the professor points. Just remember, like, how many professor points you get in Triasa's late game. It's like ridiculous how much you can do in a month if you
to fish for 4 hours.
That's even outside the points.
Experience.
So here's So here would be a cool copium idea, because this is like a route game. Supposedly, like, you choose a main character, right? And what if, like, the other characters also interacted with the map as NPCs? So you're like, okay, I can go to this side, but crap, this army is taking care of this side of the map. Do I gamble and try to take some resources from them, or are they headed towards some resources that I still need to get? Kind of like piggybacking off that resource. It's not going to happen.
That sounds way too cool for Fire Emblem.
That's the problem.
I was just
that's
about
the problem.
to say
It's way too
that
cool.
sounds
That's
really
the
good,
issue.
so it's not happening.
Your idea is too good, Davis. I would have
That's the issue.
I would have loved that. I would have loved that. That would be so cool. Like seeing Dietrich and Ledda run around on the minimap claiming territories and stuff like that.
And they're like moving towards
that'd be
something
rad.
that you want badly, and you've got to dive in to stop it or get something else. You know.
God, that would be
I mean,
good.
the map
like
could
risk and
be
reward
good
style
if
for it.
they really figure it out. It could
Yeah.
be good.
I
I don't
mean,
think it will be.
no, I don't think so either. But man, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Sorry, we got a fact check for Speedwing here. Norian guy donated 5 chefs. Speedwing, actually, no one had a Switch when Treehouses dropped because Animal Crossing that game came out a year later.
Okay, hands up. That I did not know that.
Okay.
However, people don't have to buy it on release. You do know that, right? They can buy it later as well.
So 𝗪𝗲𝗃𝗏𝗏 donated $10. Anyone here played the 100-line Last Defense Academy? Basically, Danganronpa X Fire Emblem. The map in that game might be similar to what Fortune Sweep is trying. I have no idea what that is.
Can't say I played it.
Never even
Last
heard of it.
Defense Academy. Danganronpa X
Academy
Fire
sounds
Emblem.
like Free Houses.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
it's basically Danganronpa meets like Fire Emblem. Poneka's played on her channel. If you
Oh,
wanna, like, check it out
really?
for, like, a
Okay.
reference. Yeah.
Lesser known, donated $5. The real reason Speedwing hates Treehouses is because he has a skull on it. Tragic. What?
Yeah, I made it all the way to Free Houses. You gotta beat that, man.
Oh. Speedwing just speedrun through the gauntlet in one
I
stream.
can't imagine anything worse than I'm manning Free Houses on Maddening. I would refuse. I have too much pride to do it on hard, so I'd have to do it on Maddening, and that just seems miserable.
No, it's not
Good luck with
possible.
that, boys.
It's possible, I
good-
think,
good
if you're one of
If
those.
you do New Game Plus, maybe that makes
I've
it a lot easier.
One person do it, and the way they did it was they just basically turbo fed 𝗵𝗏 to like Godzilla levels of strength, and he soloed the game. That was the only way they could do it.
As always,
Juggernaut,
soloing is the easiest way.
Anyway, I'd like to continue. So, Davis, we've talked about the minimap. You can mention more about that if you want, but like your biggest fears.
All right, so I think we've talked a lot about the map. I think I want to divert a little bit towards something else. So we have talked about the game size, and we're excited because, you know, the presentation looks great. The animations look great. Portraits are looking really solid all around. Here's my one issue, though. Because of what we saw with how Three Houses did its routes, you know, with like white clouds, and then you had a lot of things. When you think of the routes of Three Houses, you think of Blue Lions, because Blue Lions had some of like the best content in terms of story, in terms of gameplay, in terms of characters, in terms of cutscenes. My big worry is that Dietrich and like Leda are gonna have like the best, like most like developer favoritism ever, and then Theodora and Kai are just gonna be like shafted. Like they hardly have anything. And it's just like, oh, like kind of like how if you choose Crimson Flower, like there's just a CG of like not even a cutscene, like a CG of Saros turning into a dragon right in front of 𝗏𝗏. Like,
Yeah.
I worry because like if people are picking these characters for their first playthroughs are going to be very drastically different for first impressions. That's my worry, is that everyone's going to love Dietrich and Leda, but let's be honest, the people that really love Three Houses, they got Blue Lions first. They had the best time of their lives, and then everyone else got some of the other routes that didn't get that treatment. So that's my big worry, is routes having very for lack of a better term, not as much content packed in them compared to others.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think one of these four are gonna be shafted so hard. It's gonna be like the joke route, kind of similar to how Cloud just got shoved to the sidelines in Three Houses, kinda. Question is just who.
Yep, maybe this could
I
be one of
think
the
Kai
predictions.
is the one they're going to focus on.
Maybe this could be one of the predictions to see who's right or wrong.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe.
we're
But
definitely
I mean,
gonna do
Kai's
that.
the one they keep showing over and over and focusing on over and over. I feel like he's probably going to be the main plot.
He was the first
if
character
they do
shown.
a Blue Lions-esque thing.
He was the first character shown in the trailer, but let me bring your attention back to the
Was
very
the dragon guy, the supreme overlord, whatever.
Yeah, but guys, do you guys remember who was the first character shown in the first Three Houses trailer? That was `𝗏𝗏.
𝗏𝗏.
Yeah, and she is the main character.
And Blue Lions was the route that by far felt the most polished. So maybe
But wasn't
the first
𝗏𝗏's
route
route the
named,
first
by the
one?
way?
Wasn't that the first one they developed? Isn't
Nope,
that
it was the
more
church route.
to do with that? Yeah, the church route that you go through 𝗏𝗏 to do, right?
Yeah, which
So-
is ironic because it feels like the Blue Lions is the better route, I think, in terms of story, in terms of reveal, in terms of like who is the Flame Emperor, and then you get that cool ass cutscene with 𝗏𝗏 going crazy. That doesn't happen anywhere else. Literally in the church route, it's like, it is me, and it's like, bro, what?
Isn't it like which route is it where you don't even get the cinematic, but you just get
That
a
one.
Claude's,
It's the church
I
route.
think.
It's- no, it's
straight up
Claude's.
like, well, I am the Flame Emperor, and it's like, bro, what the what? This is so boring.
She's not even in the Flame Emperor armor. She just shows up as 𝗏𝗏.
She
Yeah,
just
but-
shows up. She's like, I am the Flame Emperor.
But
And
isn't
you're
it,
like,
isn't
what?
the Claude route? Isn't the Claude route? He just comes in and goes, `𝗏𝗏 is the Flame Emperor. Wow.
It's something like that, yeah.
Something along those lines.
There's
Yeah.
no shot. There's no shot. But that's
I feel so sorry for people who played that on their first playthrough.
so bad. Like, and-
See, I wish
That
I
was my
had though,
brother's
because I
first
played Blue
playthrough.
Lions first, and then I think that's why I felt so disappointed with the game after. Is
Yeah.
replaying is usually the most fun part for me, but it was actively getting worse as I replayed it.
It's like playing Conquest first and then going over to Birthright.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yes.
people always ask me as a huge Fates guy, oh, which game should I play? And I want to say Conquest, but I usually preface it by saying, are you planning on playing all three of them?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you are planning on playing all three of them, you know, you can go with Conquest, you can do whatever. But if you're not, you know, it's rough. It's really rough.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
I was very disappointed going over that. But what about you, Oxen, man? You got any big? No, you're last, so you have to be the most original here.
my biggest fear is clowns. I'm very afraid of clowns. I think that they're terrifying. I think Pennywise really did a number on society. I think that you guys can welcome to Derry. It's fantastic, by the way. I think you guys should watch it. It really showcases how clowns can be terrifying. But for this game, I think that the scariest thing, in my opinion, is what I said, like right with the Dragon Balls. I think that having unlimited reclass options is absolutely not the way to go. I like my Fire Emblems with unit identity. Like, right, I like to have. You don't need to be completely in that. Like, I think things like FE8 did pretty good, right? Because you have like, oh, you can go Mage Knight, or you can go Warrior, or you can go this. Things that are similar but not the same, and have a little bit of variety. Obviously, there's gonna be. Somebody was talking about. One of you guys was talking about like, oh, but how do you balance this? I'm like, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Only the most autistic of us, which is all of us, is gonna actually complete this and like grind the shit out of it so fast that we're gonna figure out very quickly what is gonna be the meta. Like we're all gonna do that. But the average Joe is not gonna figure that out.
No.
So I don't think it's gonna matter for the average Joe. The balance is gonna matter for people like us that are gonna do multiple replays. They're gonna do challenge runs, yada yada yada, and inevitably we're gonna find out that Wyvern Lords are king again. Like it is what it is. I would really enjoy it if that wasn't the case. I would really enjoy it if this time around gatekeeping was a little bit more well done around class reclassing, much akin to how Fates did it. Like, this person can reclass to this, but if they marry X, Y, or Z, which is a limited resource, they can actually go into this class. So like that's a fair way to do it.
Yeah, Fates did it best.
Yeah, Fates did it best. I think Engage did it kind of okay with the ring system and the proficiencies, but the problem was that it gatekept stuff at a region that didn't make sense. It was arbitrary. It was like, oh, you didn't come out before chapter 11? Guess what? You can't get into this because you don't get the proficiency. And you can only get it like 4 chapters later. And that to me is not good, So I think that I really wish that it's something more that you have reclass options, but it's not a free-for-all. I really want units to retain their identity. I am fully expecting to be disappointed in that regard, but I mean, hey, that is what it is.
Oh, excellent. Let me on the topic of reclassing. Let me ask you this: considering how large the roster might be, what if they did a Shadow Dragon system? Like they limit how many wyverns you can have. They can limit how many like things you have. Like, how would you feel about that?
Okay, I am actually with this because
it's a good question.
Well, two things. It happens with when you're playing like completionist, right? you don't want anybody to die. So then those class slots get taken up and you can't reclass. So that's one thing you learn about Shadow Dragon. The second thing is if people die and you're playing Iron Man, now you open up more slots. So you could theoretically have best of both worlds. I'm okay with that. I think that that's reasonable. You know, you can't do more than 3 wyverns. Cool. But then it brings up the other option. Like, what if they? I'm assuming you're not including. We can reclass every map because that's a little too busted.
No,
like,
no. More rather like a hard cap on how many types of units you can have.
Yeah,
like,
I'm with that. I'm with the hard cap on that.
You can only use one
better.
of each class anyway, guys. That's
True.
why no one uses Baruka.
True and real. I can't Speedwing.
I
I already got one of those.
I don't want a shaky Camilla.
I can't. I feel too vibrant, Speedwing. Oh, we have a donation here that directly correlates to this. Come the Dom on donated $5. I saw some weapon ranks were grayed out, so maybe no unlimited weapon usage for all classes. Were they? I gotta. Where's that? I wonder.
Grayed out?
The priest lady does not get her lance rank is grayed out, but she does get it when they're training infantry. I know what you're talking about.
I think that just means that that it's not the ranks they have at the moment, though.
I don't think it's in the trailer either. I think that that's something from some of the extra info we've got.
Oh yeah, because we got a few screenshots, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now in the trailer, all we see is we just see this, like pasts, which seems very similar.
That's 3 Houses 101 right there. That's exactly
past. They couldn't even give it a different name. Past.
It's gonna be.
Like, oh,
yeah, they're
suddenly
gonna,
we're fine. It's like I don't know.
It's gonna be our arena certificates, arena exams, arena sauna, arena dining hall. They're just gonna put arena in front of everything. But yeah, it. I don't think they're gonna limit it either. But it would be cool if they did. There's also there's a controversial topic here. I don't imagine anyone will have anything unique to say on this, but we can bring it up. 𝗙𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗵𝘁𝗀𝗶 donated $10. I'm shocked that Nintendo is brave enough to charge $80 for Fortune's Weave. Fire Emblem having the same price as Mario Kart World. At that point, I bought the Dagden Collector's Edition for $120.
It's almost like that's the intent.
I think that's just the way it goes now, guys. Like, I'm sorry to break it to
The
you.
world's in a massive war. Prices of everything are skyrocketing. Why are people surprised? Like, everything is more expensive every year. It sucks, but I've got comments from people saying, when are we going to make a stand? And I'm like, we?
Who is we?
It sucks.
You speak in
I don't
French?
like having to pay more money, but it's just how the world works, unfortunately. When times are bad, things get pricier, and things are
it is
bad,
naive
so
to think
things are
that
pricier.
it is not. I agree with Speedwing. It's naive to think that the problems affecting the world would not affect video games. I mean, I hate it too, and Nintendo certainly. They've displayed they're very greedy. We all know they are. We can make a whole stream bad-mouthing Nintendo. I'm sure we'd have lots to say.
Where's the day one DLC?
Yeah, they haven't shown
keep
that
in
yet.
mind too, the digital version is $70. That is something to keep in mind too. Like physical is $80. Physical copies are more expensive. Digital, yes, it is a bump from $60. It still is, without a doubt.
What was Three Houses? Anyone remember what the price of Three Houses was? 60?
60?
50 or 60?
Okay, so it's $10 more expensive. Not great, not terrible if you just want the game. But yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know, chat. How many people in chat are gonna get the collector's edition? How about you guys? Like anyone here gonna get the Dagden collector's edition?
Yeah, I'll get that.
Yeah.
I wanted to, but it turns up like 3-4 days after the game launches.
Scalpers, man. Like it was sold out.
No, that's on the official.
Oh, really?
It just doesn't arrive for. I don't know whether it's because I live where I live. I live quite rurally in England. But I would be getting it on like the 20th or something. So I'm just going to go digital so I can play it right away.
It's sold out already?
That's what I'm going to do.
Somebody said it's sold out already. Well,
we have
ways.
I'm assuming all of us are going to play it on launch. So we're obviously much more interested in getting the digital so we can pre-download it and play it as soon as it unlocks.
Yeah,
absolutely. Like, much as I would like to get the collector's stuff, I'm more just inclined to just own the game at this point.
Yeah. But yeah, it does suck that games are so expensive. It sucks that everything's expensive, but what can we do, man? You know, it's just the state of the world. Maybe it'll get better.
We can't do anything about it.
No.
And people demanding that I message Nintendo. I'm like, what do you think?
Why did you not message them, bro? Come on.
I've been waiting. We need Rev 2. Please demand it from them.
We do. I would go there for that.
Okay, sure. Head this operation to talk to Nintendo. Okay, I want him to learn Japanese so he can go directly to the corporate office and talk to these people. Okay.
Dude, I'd be quaking in my boots if I was Nintendo right now. Just Speedwing standing outside of headquarters, like demand.
They're gonna find out. They're gonna meet his other identity, Draco Shield. There.
Bring a knife and just show up and.
Got my knife proficiency. My Pesh cap's in my back pocket. Lower the price now.
That roguish background, huh?
Wing of Shoe donated $5. Enhanced FE8 branching to around 5 or 7 classes is reasonable, but the past more implies 3 houses. Also, I don't see going back from open class change. No, they love it too much. Yeah, they kind of did with Engage, but, you know, this is not Engage.
You can be anyone in Engage if you put in the effort to get the weapon proficiencies.
Oh,
yeah.
Sure.
Once you had all the emblems, it was free game. Like you could do whatever you wanted.
The thing is that at least the emblem rings allowed you that you still wanted specialized units for the rings. So that was a little limiter in just saying everyone Wyvern immediately. But you still kind of do that a little bit anyway.
Okay, so someone just sent the image that it's apparently only visible for like 1 frame.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
Yeah, so you can see.
Oh my god, it's
Priest
literally
has
just
Lance grayed out.
Yeah, so Kai has, you can see Kai has he has 4 things around, and then he has also things that are available, but they're also grayed out. But all of the grayed, no, actually no, the animus at C.
It's
Yeah,
just,
so you
it's
can
like
still
3
level
hopes.
up other things,
The ones
but
that are
it's just
highlighted are
those
the ones
weapons
who
aren't
has the
available in that
proficiency
class.
training for. You can see it. Like he's highlighting mounted training, and coincidentally, everything in mountain training is also getting lit. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, it reminds
I
me
think
of
what
the.
he's trying to say is classes can't use every single weapon.
Okay.
That's
Is
great
that
news.
authority, by the way? Is that authority?
But I mean, Kai can use swords, lances, and axes while being mounted. It's not that brilliant. No bows is good though. No
Yeah.
bows. Everyone knows the start of Maddening Free
What is that
Houses.
next to authority?
Everyone gets a bow.
Yeah,
Curve shot, my
Go
beloved.
sniping.
next to authority. What do you mean, Axum? You mean the C one or?
That's the infantry
What is the
infantry
foot?
skill.
There's a foot thing. Look,
It's the infantry skill, I think, because we see Kai dismounted getting XP. in it.
yeah. We're gonna actually train your just like you trained armor and mounted
And
in Tree
trap,
Houses.
yeah.
Infantry is like now its own thing now.
It's smart. It gives infantry more of a thing if it has cool skills in it. Maybe
Can
it
we
gets
compare the
plus one
girl,
move
like, if
or
there's anything
something
different?
later on.
Yeah, so
Yeah, she doesn't have some stuff highlighted either. Like, look at that. Like, she doesn't have
Yeah,
like
'cause she's a
swords and
priest.
lances.
Yeah, let me just
and-
let me zoom in a little
But
bit.
but she's also riding a
class.
chicken in the thing. That was confusing.
Yeah, she's
Maybe
also a
the
chicken
class-
One
jockey.
part.
Maybe the class can't learn proficiencies while you're in that class. Like maybe
Yeah,
you
it's
cannot
just because
do-
they're doing mounted training. They put her on
You
a
think
chicken.
so?
probably.
Perhaps. Yeah,
probably.
perhaps.
Yeah, because I haven't done my big fairs yet, and my big fair is that everyone can wield every weapon. That is probably one of my least favorite things about Three Houses. Like, out of all the things, that's not true. I didn't like the monastery, but I really dislike in Tree Houses how everyone can wield everything. I feel like that obliterates class balance more than anything. Yeah, sure, you can have skills to improve your land skill or whatever, but in the early game, it's just bow spam, which
Bows
is
and
so
fists, let's
it's
go.
so annoying. It's like just bow
Okay.
spam, and like it just is stupid to have a priest with a bow. It just doesn't make sense. It goes against everything Fire Emblem is supposed to be. Weapons are intrinsically tied. When you think of a fighter, you think of a guy with an axe. And then you think of a warrior, you add a bow in there. Weapons are incredibly important to how a class feels, I feel. Can you imagine a berserker with a lance? It just doesn't feel right.
No.
It's called
With
the
no weapon
halberdier.
triangle, then
Halberdier.
it really just
Halberdier, yeah.
spirals out of control.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like my
I'm glad
biggest fear.
Authority is back. That's good. I liked Authority. I thought it was a pretty good thing.
But we haven't seen
I
any
was kind of
gambits
hoping
though.
it'd be gone.
Theodora has gambits. Keep
Yeah,
in
but-
mind. We don't
but-
know if it's unique to her, but she
We've
did have a
only
gambit
seen
attack.
her use it, but Authority kind of suggests that maybe, or maybe it's just for gambits or whatever.
Yeah,
Maybe
I've
it's similar
heard
to
a lot
Authority.
of people say that they don't think that like it makes sense to not have battalions in the arena.
I hate battalions. Please get rid of battalions.
Does anyone like battalions? It's just another thing you gotta micromanage. I don't like it.
I kind of like them.
They're
I
so
think
busted. They're so
they're really
strong.
They
That's
are
my
the
issue
strongest
with them.
thing.
They're stronger
They're free
than engage
actions
rings,
and they're broken.
unironically. Like,
They're
they are
absolutely
so
the
strong.
most busted thing. And I actually made a comment once. Somebody was saying like, "Oh, but what's the key to like mastering Three Houses?" I was like, knowing how to use gambits. Like that's just if you know how to use gambits, you beat that game. Like that's all you got to do.
The key is maxing out your charm stats by having excessive tea time.
Yes,
Rhea.
play the tea time minigame. Don't ever miss a session or you're falling behind.
Hardest challenge in that game is marrying Rhea before she goes. Very difficult.
There's so
You gotta
pain in
really
your
get
eyes
back to
there.
tea time. It's hard.
It is. It is. All right. So, well, I think we've all gone through some fairs. Do you guys? Is there anything we haven't brought up yet in terms of fairs that we should bring more attention to?
I think we gotta throw this out there. Who the hell is the villain?
The dragon lady at the end.
The shadow dragon, one might say.
What's the goal here? Like, revive the
Well, I
Antichrist?
actually think
Is
that
Toby
maybe
villain? the
the
baby's
lords
the
that
villain.
you don't pick could become a villain. That'd be awesome. Or the lord you pick becomes a villain. And then we haven't talked about eshmel, the avatar, at all, by the way.
No, we
Not at
should.
all,
We should
yeah.
probably
I
dedicate.
sort of think that, yeah, eshmel might be a replacement for your lord partway through. And then your lord becomes the bad guy because their wish went wrong and, like, corrupts them.
Yeah.
Again, it's another thing that sounds too good to actually be true, but
Yeah, because it's I think you were the one who posted that 4chan screenshot speedway
Yeah,
showing
yeah,
that on
I
the
did.
minimap in almost every single shot of a gameplay battlefield, they've hidden one of the playable characters in the corner, which is very odd. That seems like an avatar to me. They're like, don't show him, just get him on. But you can't undeploy him either because it's the avatar. It is
until they pre-ordered the collector's edition.
We're too focused on the chickens. It's like, focus on the chickens. Don't look at the mini-map. It's okay.
You have to ask yourself how self-aware Fire Emblem devs are with like what the community likes and don't like. Do they know that we cringe at avatar worship? Like, how tuned in do you guys think they are to the Fire Emblem meta?
But maybe you, me, and all of us cringe, but the average dude probably does not cringe at it at all. And that's
Yeah,
why it sells
true.
so well. Because people like to insert themselves in the game.
Yeah,
we are a
that's true.
small subsect of like a larger like aspect of millions of people that play these games. Like that's a big thing to keep in mind.
Yeah,
I think the avatars are just like, guys, hate them all you want. They're here to stay. Okay? They're just, you just gotta live with it now.
Well,
And
let me
the more you
customize
accept
them
it,
then.
the better it'll
Make them
be.
an avatar again. That's what I
I
want.
agree with
Make
Speedwing.
it like Robin or Corrin again.
I'm so tired of
Yeah.
these avatars that aren't avatars. I think Byleth and
customize them.
Byleth, Alir, and Eshmel are like the worst of both worlds. I think it's just like, I want to. If you're gonna give me an avatar, let me change their hair, let me change their gender, let me make them any way I want. Like, I hate New Mystery of the Emblem with a passion. Like, I don't like it, but at the very least, they let you customize Chris really well. You could pick any class, almost any class you want.
Armonite or Armonite.
I mean, like, we don't.
No.
Yes. If you want to play on the highest difficulty, you don't really have any choice. But in
Either go
theory,
Arcanine or fighter. That's it. Those are your two
One or the
options.
other, you know.
and like at least
Now-
Corrin and Robin, I mean, you had a lot of choice with them too. Even though you started in the same class, you could at least reclass them to a class of
They had
your
like
choice.
boons and banes.
Yeah. And Crom
I mean,
was
you can
still the
class
main
fires for
character.
whatever
Like
you want.
Mm-hmm.
that's why I liked Robin. Is that Crom was still the main character of that game. Like, yeah, sure, like still like a main character status, but I feel like he shared the spotlight with Crom. He didn't necessarily rob it from Crom per se. Like, I feel like they played off of each other really well. I like Robin. Like, I think Robin and Crom play off each other pretty well. Like in terms of avatars.
Yeah, because it's maybe it's rose-tinted glasses looking back at Awakening, but I really do think Robin was really well done as an avatar. And I'd like to see that again. I feel like Robin was the perfect amount of don't overshadow Crom. It did turn into the Robin show a little bit towards the end. But
I mean, right.
Towards the end.
I was
Robin
like, what
was
doesn't happen
kind of
without the guy? by
crucial
way?
to
I
the
just wanna
plot of the
point that
game.
out.
I don't know if we played different games.
I was
Maybe
like,
I'm
the plot does
coping.
not exist if Robin doesn't exist. But okay, sure, it's fine.
maybe. But
Yeah.
but I mean, Eshmel, I gotta say they have potential to make Eshmel a great avatar. I think if they just don't push him in your face, they're gonna.
Do it.
No, here's what they're going to do with
Everyone would be
Eshmel.
like, the angel is here! The angel of the
Oh,
arena! He
wow.
will save us! We must pray to the angel for good luck in the arena!
The divine angel looked at me.
No. Now, here's the thing. Is Eshmel going to have a voice, or is Eshmel going to do...
Ah,
I don't know.
Yeah, like, are they going to talk? Are they going to, like, have dialogue, kind of like how Byleth, like, was handled? I'm not sure.
did
Like, I'm
Alir
almost-
talk in the trailer for Engage? Does anybody remember?
I don't think so. It
think so.
Probably. I think so.
was like
Because
Vander
I know,
talked.
I'm pretty confident Byleth did not talk during the trailer for Three Houses.
No.
And I wonder if Aleer spoke during the trailer for Engage. And I think that could set the precedence, because if we haven't seen eshmil talk, so perhaps he won't talk.
We haven't seen anything of eshmil, really. We saw him in a pre-rendered cutscene. Most of what we know about him is from the collector's edition spoiling it by putting him on the front cover and showing the art book.
Okay,
True.
I'm going to ask a question, because I have not played Three Hopes. What's his name? Alvar?
Ches.
No, not Ches. The white guy.
Arvel.
Oh, Arvel.
What is Arvel? What's his role? Okay, if you don't want to get spoiled, mute the stream.
Okay.
What is Arvel?
Yeah,
What is his deal? Because I haven't played. Yep.
You can go ahead, Axum. You're definitely more qualified on this.
Arvel was... So those who slither in the dark, there was this guy called Epimenides, and he found out a formula, or like a spell, that could basically transfer his consciousness into future bodies in the as he progressed. Arvel is a product of that. Like, he created Arvel so he could transfer his conscious into host bodies to eventually be able to overtake that body and defeat Sothis once and for all. So Arvel is just like a being that hosts Epimenides' consciousness so that he can kill Byleth at some point. That's why Arvel is so obsessed with killing.
So he's a villain?
A sleeper agent, more or less.
He's a sleeper agent.
So he's like Robin and Grima?
Kind of,
yeah.
But Arvel has his own personality, and and he doesn't know his origins at the start. He doesn't know who he is or what his purpose is. That's
I'm just asking. The reason I'm asking about Arvel is just because I noticed he looks very similar to eshmil. You think he's going to be similar in any way?
The thing is, somebody pointed out that there's scales. Arvel has scales on his skin, and eshmil has wings. But the thing is that the white is so white. They're so white together. I don't know, their whiteness is the same, and they just feel really white in that regard. And I don't know, I maybe they're connected, because it looks like Sothis is in conflict with this guy, and Sothis' biggest beef is always with those who slither in the dark. So I don't know, it just feels strange. I don't know if they're connected, but maybe. I think it's worth looking into.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious because I saw. I don't know anything about Three Hopes, so I looked at them and I'm like, oh, they sure sound similar. But do you guys think they'll take anything from Three Hopes at all for this, or do you think they'll just forget it existed?
I didn't mind Three Hopes, I'll be honest. I actually didn't mind the game. I thought there were some good concepts, like what if Dimitri went to therapy and had a support system? What if, some ambitions were seen through? There were some good ideas in Three Hopes, in terms of story threads and characters, I think. Three Hopes had good ideas. I didn't mind Three Hopes.
Okay.
Ches especially.
All right. Potramon donated $6.99. I love how nobody brought the gun from the first trailer. Also, maybe the authority rank might have something with rallies, like in Tree Houses. Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Good predictions. Yeah, the gun did not show up again, but we all know it's just going to be a range. It's just gun. This is just going to be a ranged fist weapon, though. We know this, right?
Yeah, like a taser or something.
Taser. Call the police.
Sifu donated $5.
I'm off.
There's a cool theory that eshmil is the Dagdan god of fate, which Shamir talks about the god being the pagan statue in the abyss.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could be.
I think so too. I'm in agreement with that.
I have a theory about eshmil that I think could be interesting, revolving around.
Why don't we start with that then? Because let's go to predictions and theories. So, this is where we can. Really get creative and try to predict a few things. And whoever gets the most predictions get the most points, and then chat will have to decide a punishment for the loser, or we'll see. So why don't you start, Davis, with your first prediction? We'll come back to these in a future episode.
Alrighty, tinfoil hat time.
Are you sorry, but are you noting these down somewhere or something, or should we be keeping track? Or
this is a VOD.
This is a VOD. Yeah,
Axum.
we can.
Forever.
Axum, you can go back and
my friend.
You can go back and watch this. We're live. We're live, Axum. Axum just thought it was a group call with the bros.
Bro, I have 2 kids. Do you really think I can sit there and watch this for 40 minutes? I have 2 children. It is easier to read something in 5 seconds.
Someone, please write a recap for Axum in the comments so he can go back and watch, okay? He has 2 kids. Okay. He doesn't have time for this. Anyway, Davis, please put on your tinfoil hat and show us.
So here's my thing about eshmil. So eshmil isn't really shown prominently in the trailer. We do see a glimpse of them, killing a giant, supposedly in the end times, probably whenever the time skip happens. So my idea with 𝗪𝗲, and it's a massive stretch, like it loops back to the time traveling saga theory. So my whole deal is 𝗪𝗲 oversees each of these heroes, each of their routes, each of their threads in history. They basically are assigned by Sothis to see, okay, what happens if this guy gets their wish? Bad thing happens, reset the timeline. So remember when Sothis kind of looks like she's beheading someone? There's a lot of hooded figures in that place. Maybe 𝗪𝗲 gets revived into another vessel every time, and time resets. So then you get to see every single route in one playthrough, and then 𝗪𝗲 finds the catalyst, the signifying thread that can unite all of them together, and then you have the golden route ending that Three Houses never got. It's a theory, of course.
That's really cool. Yeah, look at this image I just pulled up. Look at all these characters. That's weird, man.
There's
it's like
a lot in there, which makes me like really think that like there's probably some darker stuff going on where Sothis uses these people as bodies or vessels for 𝗪𝗲 or herself, one or the other.
Why
to
don't we-
reset history, basically.
that's a really. I hope you're right, Davis. I think your theories are way too cool for Modern Fire Emblem. That's why I really wish. But
Sounded a little bit like Rev to me, a golden root.
Exactly.
This is like, I like how nothing
Fire Emblem, man.
beyond
Hey.
the word golden and route had in common with Fates, by the way. That's the only thing in common is that there's one route with all the characters. The amount of copium is so high here.
But why don't we each do like one theory on 𝗪𝗲? Speedwing, you made a video about this. So I'm sure you have some cooking predictions, don't you?
Yeah, so I think I just briefly mentioned a bit of it just before. I think that a potential route they could go with 𝗪𝗲 is that it's the twist. Similar, because you know how they love the whole 𝗪𝗲𝗃 twist. There's going to be a twist here. And I think the wish is the ultimate time for them to do that. Whoever wins, you're going to go through the arena, you'll beat the arena, and you'll get given a wish. And the wish is going to go horribly wrong. You know, it'll be like a monkey paw kind of thing where Kai will say, I want my father to be back and free or whatever, but he'll be a zombie or something, you know?
Yeah.
But I think what could happen is the wish might corrupt the main lord and then turn them sort of evil. And then 𝗪𝗲 steps in and you now take control of 𝗪𝗲 versus the lord. Perhaps there might even be a time skip of, you know, what's happened since then.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't think 𝗪𝗲's necessarily... Well, at least I hope. I don't think 𝗪𝗲's going to be in the game from the start. I think he'll come in halfway through, potentially.
Yeah. Cool. What about you, Axum? You got any 𝗪𝗲 theories?
I do. I just want to point out that there was a very good comment saying that Kai's dad becomes Orson's wife. I was like, wow, that's a wild place to go.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Oh, no.
that.
I just thought about like FP8. I was like, man, he went from being a protagonist father to an undead zombie wife, but okay.
Oh no.
Damn.
Nonetheless, I do think that I am in agreement with both of them. I do think 𝗪𝗲, for starters, I don't think you're going to be able to play him until probably half the game. I think that's like going to be out there. But I do think that he's kind of going to be Sothis 𝗪𝗲 inclined. Like those, he's there, but you don't really know. Like, you know, he's there, always hovering around, kind of possessing you, kind of with the character that you chose. Very much like a spirit guide kind of thing going on.
Like Sothis does with 𝗏𝗏.
And 𝗪𝗏 does with 𝗏𝗏s, and like and you know, and so many other SRPGs do with many characters. So I think that this is very common trend. I think that we're going to be seeing that again. I do think he's going to be in his own unique class. I think it's going to be like
Angel
Edgelord 69 or
Overlord.
something thing, like Super God saying something.
He's
or
going to be able
whatever.
to fly.
My
100%.
He'll have the most busted ability set in the game. He can basically cleave 7 people with 1 strike and annihilate gods or whatever. He's going to be there. I don't think that I think that the twist is actually going to be that you're kind of going to wind up going up against Sothis. I think that that's going to be the twist. I think Sothis might be the villain here, or might at least be like this at conflict with 𝗪𝗲 in a way. That's my theory.
Okay.
I could see that with Dietrich's route. Dietrich's final boss being like Sothis, probably. I could see that.
Yeah, they're probably. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. This is okay. So this is, like, You guys did all the cool theories.
Yeah, what's your one now?
Hey, mate.
What's your one?
Mr. Host?
The avatar is gonna be cringe.
3 points, baby.
Hey, and you said get creative before stream start. Excuse you. Hold on now.
Okay. So I guess I can okay. Damn, this is really hard. Because I haven't really theorized that much about 𝗚𝗏, but okay. My prediction for 𝗚𝗏 is that he is actually going to be the final boss. It's probably wrong. It's probably wrong, but I'm gonna just throw a wild card out there. I'm probably gonna lose.
They did in Awakening.
Grima exists, yeah.
Yeah, or dark 𝗚𝗏.
Happen.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. He's
dark 𝗚𝗏.
Well, they kind of did that with the Ashen
Oh my
Demon.
goodness, he's black and edgy.
Yeah.
He has a katana.
𝗚𝗏.
𝗚𝗏. That sounds like a guy that needs to go take a shower. Hey, 𝗚𝗏, take some Axe body spray, bro.
All right. Okay, so let's okay, since I went last in 𝗚𝗏, I want to go first on this next bit. I wanna throw this theory out about 𝗏𝗏's dad. I wanna make a prediction here. And I know you guys have made similar predictions, so this is a bit of a, but I really do think that the gladiator we see stepping out, I've been thinking about this a lot, and I really do think that this guy that we see stepping out, I'm gonna bring him up right now, is 𝗏𝗏's dad, and I also think he is he's the one 𝗏𝗏 wants to kill. And the reason I think that is if we see I think he's very early on, right? He's super early on. It's right after the title drop. We see him walk.
It's right before it. It's right after the Christmas caps get shown. Yeah.
This guy right here. I think this guy is 𝗏𝗏's dad. Because if you look at his hair, he's blonde. We
he
know
has dreadlocks.
He has dreadlocks, which Kai also has, which we know.
So
Fire
everybody
Emblem
with dreadlocks is related.
Well,
okay.
it's funny you say that because I never actually did say who I thought 𝗏𝗏's dad might be. The Armor Knight standing behind him.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
If you look at him, he looks so similar to him. They have identical hair.
Wow. Okay. Is he in this trailer, or do we have to go back to the
Yeah,
previous?
he's in this trailer. Go to the part where you first see them standing, Kai and his goons with the elf.
Yeah, that would be over here, I think.
It's right after 𝗏𝗏 gets shown.
It's
after 𝗏𝗏.
Okay.
It's immediately after that.
So not here, but
after 𝗏𝗏.
Yeah, she's the last one. So you think that 𝗏𝗏's dad is? Oh,
I think it could potentially be him, and they're just
Okay, so you think that's 𝗏𝗏's dad?
He could even be your Jagan unit. I mean, wow. It's just it could also be it would make more sense for it to be the gladiator for plot relevance, but
he does. Yeah, he does share. He has a similar hair color, and that is Fire Emblem, because this gladiator dude we've seen, he's
later
blonde
in the game as well because Kai's eye colors changed.
Okay, all right. Well, despite the fact that Speedrun kind of convinced me a little bit now, but I'm gonna make it the prediction anyway. So I'm gonna say my prediction is that this is 𝗏𝗏's dad, 𝗏𝗏r. It sounds. I don't like the name 𝗏𝗏r. We know that 𝗏𝗏 wants.
I think
𝗏𝗏r. We know 𝗏𝗏 wants to kill 𝗏𝗏r. Because she says I'm gonna murder 𝗏𝗏r. So that's definitely him. Unless there's another guy she really wants to kill, which
I mean, do we know this guy's called 𝗏𝗏r? How do we know that?
No, I don't. I'm theorizing that this is 𝗏𝗏's dad and his name is 𝗏𝗏r. I'm thinking they're the same person. Because in the old trailer, which I don't have right here, 𝗏𝗏's fighting this dude right here. She's fighting this very dude. Let me. I don't want to pull it up because it's gonna take too long. But you see 𝗏𝗏 fighting this dude right here, and she's she's furious. She's like she's mad. Actually, I have a screenshot of it in our group chat. I can pull that up because you see her just fuming at this guy. So here's one picture. Let me just get this super quick.
Side note, I love her angry portrait. I think it's really funny.
The animated portraits are really, really good.
It's a massive step up, man. The animated portraits are beautiful.
Look at this. That's him.
Yeah, that's probably that guy, yeah.
That's him. And look how mad she is. Look how angry she is. That's him.
Well, maybe he's one of the 4 gladiators.
Oh my god, I hope we get the 4. I hope we get the 4 cats. That'd be so the 4 lions. That'd be so funny. So it's this guy is the one she wants to kill. This is 𝗏𝗏. It has to be. Like, look how mad she is here. And this is cinematic. This is not 3D. This is a full-on cinematic. Why are they giving this guy the cinematic treatment? I think he's Kai's dad. I think it's 𝗏𝗏, or maybe he's protecting 𝗏𝗏, and 𝗏𝗏 wants to kill him. That's going to be like my theory right here. I think that's actually where they're going, because, and this is the first trailer, like, why is she so mad at this guy? It has to be the guy, right?
He also has the crest of 𝗏𝗏 on his chest. I just now noticed
Oh,
that. Well,
yeah.
It looks
Oh
like
yeah, kind of.
He does, doesn't he?
I think it is similar to it, at least.
Oh wait, or is it the symbol that they've shown for the power meter? It looks quite similar to that as well.
He has 𝗏𝗏's axe. Is that 𝗏𝗏's axe?
Is it?
Hard to tell.
The halberd?
I don't think so.
No, I don't know.
Because
Maybe.
Theodora has that crest too.
So yeah,
Right, or something.
that's my theory. Like, Kai's dad is 𝗏𝗏, and 𝗏𝗏 wants to kill him. So, anyone
Maybe
wants
that's
to
some
make
drama.
Yeah, I think it would be really good. Yeah, I think it's. I think it would be pretty cool. So,
Yeah, 'cause-
anyone else want to make any big theories?
I have one that I think has been kind of thrown around a lot. Dietrich's working with those who slither, and and much how he wants to kill 𝗏𝗏 and things. How about, like, he talks about his forebears, a weapon to slay the gods. Very specific wording. You know
Yeah.
who wanted to slay gods and made weapons out of them? Oh, I don't know, the 𝗏𝗏.
Imagine getting more info on those.
Where were the houses formed by? The 𝗏𝗏s of Nemesis. So it's very likely Dietrich is, like, got more nefarious means to an end here. Maybe he's a double agent. I honestly think he might be leaning towards the double agent route to kill both those who slither and 𝗏𝗏s. Like, I think he has a means to an end. Edgy, yes. He wants to, like, I want to make the world for myself. But, you know, like, but I could see that happening where they still want Dietrich to have an ending because he's a choosable character. So I could see that route.
Yeah. No, I think you're spot on. Honestly, I think it's very likely. I mean, he's like 𝗏𝗏, and 𝗏𝗏's running around as the Death Knight. I know he's not technically, like, aligned with those who slither in the dark, but he's like those who slither adjacent, I guess.
His banner colors also reflect those who slither, because other characters, it's much like poetry, they reflect the color schemes of other banners. Like, 𝗏𝗏's reflects the Adrestian Empire, same color scheme. Theodora's represents the Golden Deer, same color scheme. Kai has the Blue Lions color scheme. So it's like poetry in that way, where the major factions are pseudo-reference. It's like poetry, it rhymes kind of deal. Like that style. So
Yeah.
some small notes.
No, that's a great theory, and I think you're probably spot on.
Mole People Return, my favorite characters. I mean, we did see Shambhala in the first trailer briefly. Or
We
something
did?
that looked very much like Shambhala.
Why am I
Yeah,
not
when
surprised?
Dietrich
Yes.
fights the gun nun, it's all glowy and LED.
The gun nun.
Why am I not surprised that Speedwing's favorite characters are the Brits with the nukes? Like, why am I not surprised?
I can't wait to play my favorite
I
class,
was
the
being ironic
Pharmacist.
when I said my favorites, by the way.
Okay, so let's do a prediction on who the villain is, shall we? Speedwing, who do you think the final boss is?
Can I secure 𝗏𝗏s immediately? Because I really like that one. It's not really my thoughts, but
You can have the same predictions.
I think this will be a fake out. So okay, so let's talk about the villain with the baby briefly.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she will be the main villain, most likely. I think the baby's probably most likely some kind of vessel. They seem to be doing an awful lot of biblical parallels with us having, you know, 𝗏𝗏, which is a Hebrew name for voice of God, and an angel. 𝗏𝗏 was a demon, you know. 𝗏𝗏s is a god that comes from space and all that. So I wonder if the baby that villainess is holding is like a vessel for what's going to be the Fire Emblem parallel to the Antichrist. Sort of like how 𝗏𝗏 was also quite similar to the idea of an Antichrist being made in a lab and full of evil and hatred of humankind.
Water Emblem 1.
So I wonder if perhaps 𝗏𝗏s isn't actually in any kind of physical form, and 𝗏𝗏s is trying to be reborn into the physical plane through a wish or misleading or something, and maybe that baby might be it.
Okay, interesting. Well, I predicted 𝗪𝗲 would be the final boss. That's going to be the same prediction. What about you, Davis? Who do you think is going to be the final boss?
So I'm going to take the boring route here. I think it is going to be that woman because while we can think about all these cool ideas and things, ultimately, you know, it's like you say, some of these ideas might be too good to be true. And tried and true in a lot of Fire Emblem games, who is the ultimate mastermind behind everything?
Dark Dragon.
Yeah.
Sombret.
The nefarious Dark Dragon.
Yeah.
My favorite, Medius Anonkos.
Yeah, no, Sombret, the female Sombron. That's her, right?
Yes,
like with the
female
Sombron thing. I mean,
But-
she has the spikes. Sombret. Yeah, she has the spikes on her.
Female Shadow.
Yeah, she has the spikes on her back that Sombron had. Has to be.
she
Has
looks
to be the
similar.
Dark Dragon.
So
It's actually
I'm
Sombron's child.
I'm taking the boring route.
He had
I'm just gonna
plenty
say
of
it's her.
them. Hey,
He did.
traveled through different universes.
He
Imagine.
It's
The
all
second
part of the
half of the
game.
game is Sombron crashing through from a portal.
Oh my god.
Truly a revelation, some would say.
And then Zero Emblem Andre shows up, and everyone's like, "Whoa! Whoa!"
It'd be like the chair meme, you know. Like,
They're gonna retcon it and make 𝗪𝗲 the Zero Emblem. That's what they're gonna do.
Maybe 𝗪𝗲 will be Andrew.
Aldir will return in Avengers Endgame.
What about you, Axum? Who do you think is gonna be the final boss? You have any theories left, or you're just gonna copy one of ours?
I've said Sotus was the final boss first, but okay, Speedway.
Same prediction.
Okay. I actually don't think any. For starters, I'm gonna say something different. I think at some point we're gonna fight the Nabatean Duma because I don't think he's the one conferring the wishes. I think who's actually granting the wishes is either 𝗪𝗲 or Sothis. It's one of those two. Like I think one of those two is actually conferring the wishes to, or maybe the chick, maybe the zombie chick, whatever. Because it could be that the zombie chick is like working with the fake Duma so that he can basically confer these wishes, and then like Davis said, it's a monkey's paw, and that's when 𝗪𝗲 and Sothis kind of step in. So I think it's either going to be Sothis or the Dag, because why would fake Duma have a hand in this? Like why would he want to grant people wishes? It's probably to maintain his power there. Like, you know, because he's like, yo, I got the power in this region. I have command of all this. Why would I give this up? How do you do it? Well, you know, you work for me. You give me some of that, and you know, you get to keep your power. So I think that's what's going on there. So I do think the chick is implied, but I think the biggest twist is going to be something revolving Sothis or 𝗪𝗲. I think I'm going to go with that.
Okay.
I could be completely wrong though.
Speedway.
As a side note to that, he could be gathering all these powerful warriors and trying to have them kill off each other to determine who's the strongest, because then whoever's left makes a really good receptacle for either some kind of ritual or summoning, or maybe he just then he takes their power into himself for some reason. Yeah, you know.
I agree. I think
can see that.
I think evil Duma. I think Duma is a villain here. I think do not be fooled by his charismatic.
Oh yeah, the Grand Sovereign.
Just because he's voiced by Matt Mercer does not mean he's a good guy.
Evil. He does not look like a friendly character, to be fair.
I mean, he looks like a regular Nabatean. That's like whatever.
Yeah, but him being designed off Duma can't be a coincidence. That has to be, you know, that Duma's not a good guy.
Maybe he becomes corrupted. Maybe he does like fall to the dark side. Like he's like influenced by off the side. Maybe he's good initially, but slowly becomes corrupted over time.
Hey, we're running through dungeons. You know, maybe.
True. We're echoes and guidance style dungeons. I mean,
Dawn Armor is back. Like it's all.
Oh my god! It's a Gaiden. There was a Gaiden reference.
Gaiden remake.
Oh, Maids, you're gonna get like, hey, Maids, why is there a skull on Fortune's Wheel now?
There's gonna be. I promise you that. But damn,
fish enough.
What do you guys think if it's a sequel or a prequel? Like, I need to know your guys' take on this.
Okay,
like,
we should definitely go through and predict sequel, prequel, starting with Speedwing. Prequel, sequel.
It's a weave. I'm sticking with my guns from 9 months ago. We're gonna be going back in the past.
Answer over here.
Okay, but he only gets a point if it's right, though. So you know, he's
if it's both. If it's time travel.
Yeah, so he's depriving himself of a point here. If it's not a weave, it's not, you know.
A weave.
No, I get what you mean.
Travel shenanigans. Both, because that would explain a lot. They go back in the past to fix things. They go in the future. I mean, they did it in Engage really briefly. They did it a lot in Awakening.
Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah, they did do time travel in Engage.
A very small amount, yeah,
Yeah.
they did. Yeah.
No need to get defensive, Speedwing. I wasn't making fun of it yet.
Yet.
But okay, so
Well, I
I'm
just
gonna
meant compared to Awakening.
I'm gonna say prequel because or sorry, sequel because and this is just my reasoning for it. They have this screenshot of Dietrich saying my ancestors, and that is like way too on the nose for modern Fire Emblem writers. They wouldn't put my ancestors in there if they didn't mean to reference Vodland in some way. And the calendar, I know, yeah, the Dagdian calendar can be different to the Vodland one, but why would they go out of their way to complicate it? I think it's more likely they want to. Fire Emblem modern writers aren't known for their subtlety. They don't like to let things be unsaid. They like to really hit you over the nose. Remember Vodland? Remember Three Houses? Remember this guy, Jaritza? Same personal
Remember
skill.
Barry,
Look at sword. You're like they're very they want to like knock you over the head with these facts until you like they don't want to give you the chance to discover anything on your own. So that's why I think just because Dietrich said my ancestors, I'm gonna say sequel because it just seems like the most case. What about you, Davis?
Sequel because crest weapons weren't really established until Nemesis killed 𝗏𝗏.
Yeah.
That's my big thing, is that Nemesis, now they could pull a flub on us and maybe Dietrich, because history, there's always the prime quote of history is written by the victors. And maybe there is some like threads where maybe Dietrich helped another person figure out how to forge these weapons to the Slither in the Dark, and those who slither gave that knowledge to Nemesis. Very, very, very like stretch, of course, like all that. But I'm more leaning towards sequel personally because, like you said, the Dagdian calendar. I don't really like the idea of like, what if they have their own calendar? It's like our modern world uses the same calendar. It's like I don't think that's far of a stretch to say that like it's reasonable that this is 15 like whatever year they showed is like 240 260 years past Three Houses if you check the imperial calendar.
That's long enough to distance you from it, but still short enough that you can have some references.
Yes, and I think another thing to note too is the fact that oh my god, I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
we can let Axon go if you want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe
Axon. Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
I'm also on the camp sequel precisely because of the Dietrich line. I think that one is just too much of a get. When the guy said forebearers, I was like, bro, founding father situation shit over here. Like this guy is talking about the Declaration of Independence, so it has to be in the past, right? Also, we don't see any of the other hero relics, which means they're probably still all chilling in Vodland or whatever. And he came over by boat. It just seems a lot like this is a sequel situation in a new place. But one of the biggest things that actually convinced me was the fact that every reference of Dagda in the Shadow Library or in the library in general does not talk about some grandiose super nation. Like it doesn't talk about this like intricate designed, high sophisticated society, which is the port that we see there. As Shamir never even talks about that either too. She just says like, yo, it's like a place like any other. So how is a technological advanced city like that has all this stuff going on, all this web of trades, and Shamir never even mentions like in the slightest? She talks about the god guy, right? Yeah. Which is like, it could be an entity that they believe in, sure, whatever. But it just feels like it's in the future, like this is happening in the future because they've advanced more and now suddenly 𝗏𝗏 is over there. But wait a minute, 𝗏𝗏 was in Vodland established originally. Why would she settled there and then went to Vodland? No, they say that first she arrives in Vodland. So I think that 𝗏𝗏 goes there after the events of...
Unless she exists in some other plane of existence, which could be likely.
No, right? She very well could, but I think that she goes to Dagda after. Like, I don't think that I think she arrives in Vodland first, takes care of whatever Vodland's going on, and then goes to Dagda after, in the future, after like 𝗏𝗏 or whatever.
It is, by the way, it's remarkable how little Dagda is mentioned in Three Houses. I opened up the entire support script of Three Houses, and I did Control F Dagda. Just to read every line of Dagda that's mentioned in the main script. Most of them are from Shamir, like 90%. She never says anything about Dagda. It's like all she mentions is that they were at war with Bridget and that Bridget like did a lot of damage to them, which is funny because Bridget is tiny compared to Dagda. It's like a tiny little island, and Dagda's
though Bridget
huge.
Might be all just Petra, just 70 Petras attacking you with a billion speed. That's why you just lose, bro.
I mean, obviously, like a little island can still wreak havoc on a big mainland. I mean, Japan and China is proof of that. But it's just funny. I find that Bridget is like so tiny, and Dagda's like even dubbed
Marth does it.
twice the size of 𝗏𝗏, isn't it? Like,
It's insanely big.
Oh, it's massive. Yeah, huge. Got to fit in all those fishing nodes.
Gotta fit all of them in there, right?
can't wait to see what kind of fish tag has to offer.
So,
All 100.
That's why I think it's in the future. I don't think it's in the past. I think it's.
Yeah, so
I
we
think
got.
it's bait.
So honestly, we got sequel, and then Speedwing Weave.
And then the correct answer.
Weave.
Correct.
Speedwing, so yeah, so Weave. So there's actually this is a cool prediction actually, and this is because there's some talk. Do you guys think any Three Houses characters are hiding or will show up aside from 𝗏𝗏? There is talk of 𝗏𝗏 potentially being the blonde guy that's seen in the trailer. You don't think so?
The
Which one,
stretch.
guy?
I don't think he is him, but a descendant maybe, or a similar
could be him,
situation.
'cause
like
𝗏𝗏 is
them
old.
showing a character with blonde with green at the tips is more likely just a reference to when they did it. So maybe he's also, you know,
A Nabatean,
like
probably.
them. But
Probably,
I think
yeah.
he is a Nabatean, but I don't think he is him.
Plus,
I mean,
I
Flame
feel like
showing
𝗏𝗏
up would be
older.
the ultimate fan service. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. If you're going to be,
Yeah, I mean, and
I think Flame probably like an
yeah,
older
I mean,
Flame, that would make
we know
sense.
Anna's gonna show up, but she's a given because they've literally shown her portrait. But you guys don't think that Nene is Flame, just older?
No.
No.
I know for
No,
a fact
probably
we're going to
The-
see.
the-
Owain
if that were the
Inigo
case,
and-
𝗏𝗏 would look way different then.
Wayne Inigo and Sever are gonna show up.
Because Flame it
Owain
looks
Inigo and
exactly the
Sever
same in
100%
the
are
flashbacks
gonna
of
be in
like
this
Three
game.
Hopes. So,
Sorry,
I
what was that,
don't know
Davis?
if
Can
I
you
buy
repeat that?
So I don't know how much we're gonna buy off Three Hopes, but like Flame doesn't change appearance at all from Three Hopes to Three Houses, like
Right.
from like the past, because you see her in the past. I don't know if we're gonna count that as canon or something like that. So I feel like that's a bit of a stretch. Like it might not be the case. I don't know if I'd buy that's Flame or 𝗏𝗏. I'll be honest with you.
Oh yeah, I don't mean that she's Flame, but I think if they were going to do a remember this character, it makes sense for Flame because she's actually still alive, rather than someone like, oh Petra, you were frozen in ice all this time, and washed up on the shore.
Like an avatar. Oh
Yeah,
my god, that'd be
something
funny.
like that.
I don't know. I just don't think they can help themselves. I think we're gonna see some kind of Three Houses character show up
There'll
and
be
not.
statues. I bet there'll be a statue of 𝗏𝗏 somewhere or something.
Somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now if it's a
Oh,
sequel,
no,
guys,
bro.
who won? That's the real question.
Yeah.
If it's a sequel,
That
who
is-
won?
Didn't they literally say on the website that 𝗏𝗏's Weave is the offspring of a bad route where things go badly, or am I hallucinating that?
Might make sense why a lot of houses are siding with Dietrich.
Oh, it's the church route.
Yeah. Okay, let's all predict which route is canon to 𝗏𝗏's Weave. Speedwing. Which route?
I don't think they'll pick one. They're not bold enough to do that. Imagine the sieve. Imagine the sieve if they were like, 𝗏𝗏 lost officially, by the way, guys. People would be crying. You know, oh, Claude was actually the correct route all along. Like, I
Twitter
don't
would
think they're gonna do
explode, bro.
I
Twitter
don't think
would
they. I think they will
explode.
not mention who won or anything, and we'll find like a statue of 𝗏𝗏 in the bottom of like a tunnel as a reference.
So
or
your
something,
prediction
you know?
is they're not going to pick a
I
route.
don't think they're going to explicitly say like, "Oh, years ago,
Okay.
Dimitri won and defeated the Adrestian Empire." You know, I don't think they're going to do that.
Okay, which is the worst route of Three Houses? Would that be Crimson Flower?
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Probably.
gonna say Crimson Flower because I don't know. I just have could be I'm hallucinating, but I seem to recall that on their website it said that 𝗏𝗏's Weave is the route where everything went to shit.
Doesn't that mean not a route then? Doesn't that mean that it's not Three Houses? It's actually. Like
I'm just gonna say
hypothetical
Crimson.
If 𝗏𝗏 never existed or something.
I'm gonna
maybe.
say Crimson Flower. That's gonna be my pick. What about you, Davis? You think they're gonna pick a route or not?
So here's my take on that. I think they're going to be deliberately vague. Like maybe there's like a conversation where they allude to things like Dietrich talking with Ursula or something, and then maybe it's like maybe they talk about threads of their house, and Dietrich just throws a line just like that was years ago and a long time ago. Our country is like united or whatever now. Like they'll probably just say like it was so long ago that like does it really matter who won in the end? It's like we're in the
Yeah.
now. We need to get this wish to like fix 𝗏𝗏 or do whatever they're doing. Like I think they're going to be deliberately vague about who won.
Gonna be like a
I
good question for another time.
for another time. Yeah. I think they're going to be vague. I don't think they're going
Yeah.
to answer it.
Yeah.
Cool
So you have
question for the
Speedwing.
DLC in Fodlan.
Paid DLC in 𝗏𝗏? Now I can see that. Yes.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Paid DLC in Fodlan is 100% the number one thing that's going to happen, by the way.
Hmm.
I think they're not going to answer it too. I do think they're gonna do some exactly like David said. It's gonna be like, oh yes, it was a long time ago, and it was 𝗏𝗏, but still. And then they're gonna continue like as if they ignored that part. But what I really think is gonna happen is 100% cannot be Crimson Flower. So I'm just gonna outright negate you because in Crimson Flower ending, Byleth dies. Like the Crest Stone is destroyed, so Sothis has no way of coming back at all. I think. Like there's no theoretical way she could come back.
Through the power of friendship?
Yeah, exactly.
𝗏𝗏𝗏 lost.
Yeah, I guess. So I think that the only canon thing that can happen here is that 𝗏𝗏𝗏 lost. And I'm okay with that.
There'll be letters. There'll be letters.
I think
you
the only
firebomb.
outcome is that 𝗏𝗏𝗏 lost. And if you're an 𝗏𝗏𝗏 fan, I am sorry for you. But you had it coming for quite a while now. I'm gonna say it.
Norian Guy donated 5 chubs. If it's a sequel, it would be weird since Sothis is still alive for Crimson Flower.
It would be weird if she is still alive, I think, because I don't think there is a way that she can stay alive without the crest, right? Like, I don't know how, because the whole thing is she exists within Byleth because of the crest. And if the crest is destroyed, and that's the last thing that happens in Crimson Flower.
Can't they just make something up?
It melts away literally in the final cutscene.
I guess you're right. You could do whatever you want, really. I mean, you know, it's like the limit of Doctor Strange's power. It's like, how strong is he? Well, it depends on what we need to fight. Like, right?
Yeah.
It's whatever we need for the plot. Like, it goes in tandem with the plot. Like, how... So perhaps, but I think it's rough. I do think most likely they will not answer it. They will be like, no. I think the DLC will answer it, though. Throw it out there. The DLC is going to be in Fodlan. I'm calling it here right now.
Okay, that's a prediction. DLC in Fodlan.
100%.
Why don't we do a DLC prediction? DLC prediction is fun. So, Axum, you say... Let's go from Axum.
Opening.
Yeah,
I can see it already.
So Axum says
that you visited once before with Sothis, but this time with another avatar. Three houses, Animal Crossing Fodlan. Like easy start.
Here's when you go to part 1. Gray Cloud.
Part 1. Yeah. There you go.
Continent of Dagda.
Okay, so Axum predicts Fodlan DLC. Davis, you can't say Anna because we know that. What do you predict the DLC will be? You can say the same thing as him if you want.
DLC. Okay. So this is going to be a bit boring, but I think... would they shamelessly do this? This is going to be like an outlandish one, but like... They might do like kind of like how they did with amiibos. You can place your amiibos on your thing, and then you get gladiator versions of Marth, Roy, Ike, Lucina, and other people.
Here comes 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
And 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Step down.
Yes, exactly.
𝗏𝗏𝗏.
See, I can see them doing that. Like DLC where or amiibos where you can get the recruitables, kind of like how you did with Fates, where you got Marth, where you got Lucina and Ike. I could see them doing that with the amiibos. I could see it.
Okay, this is my prediction. I think I'm 100% spot on with this. If we're going the route of time travel, 𝗏𝗏𝗏, 𝗏𝗏𝗏, and Claude arrives in Dagda and meets the 4th character. It's like, whoa, who are you guys? Wait, this isn't Fodlan. I don't know, 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Are they gonna do the Fates route with like the conquest, like Laszlo and other people? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
𝗏𝗏𝗏, 𝗏𝗏𝗏, Claude arrives in Dagda. It's the corniest shit. And it's like, they're like, oh, what a cool arena. Oh, where's Petra? And they're going to like mention all the students. Like, oh, Sylvain would have loved this. Whoa. It's going to be like the most fan servicey DLC ever. That's my prediction. I hope I'm wrong.
Oh my god.
What about you, Speedwing? You got any hot predictions for the DLC?
I think it'll be Fodlan. I think they'd be stupid not to do Fodlan, but I think what it will be is, if that world map is the majority of the game, as I have a sinking feeling it might be, it will just be like another map. It'll be like a map on Fodlan with Fodlan fish and Fodlan ore, and you can go around that map instead, and get recolored resources. I think that's probably most likely, and that will be full of references, because it'll be like you go into a dungeon and open a chest, and it'll be like, I don't know, like Hilda's lance or something inside the chest, and you're like, oh, what's this?
While you open the chest and Marianne pops out, you're like, wow.
All
I
right.
think they'll be
that pops
shameless
out of
with
the chest
it.
like, I fell in here. Hello.
Bernie in her traps.
Yeah, it'll be like
this
Bernie's
place.
bow or something.
The arena's
Like,
so scary. Oh. So we got a donation here, and this segues nicely into the next topic. So Wing of Shu donated $5. The loser of these prediction has to 100% engage all supports of both units and rings. 100%. This is not going to be a punishment for Speedwing though. He'll love this.
I've already done this anyway.
Yeah.
I've done this for fun.
So I would like
Normal people like
Tuesday
the
for Speedwing, bro.
Yeah. So chat, if or 𝗏𝗏, whoever does the timestamps, please gather up all the predictions made. That would be really cool. So we have like timestamps to go back. If you could do that. If anyone has any more predictions to make, by the way, you can do that. The idea is
predict some gameplay stuff. No.
Oh, yeah. We have to do gameplay. Absolutely. Yeah. So, but before, I just want you guys to like tally up our predictions, put them in timestamps so we can find them and go back to them and start thinking of punishments, okay? So whoever gets the worst points, punishment for them, I don't know, do a video of something, I don't know, like think of something, be a little bit fun to do maybe. Something we don't want to do. But yeah, we should do some gameplay predictions. Absolutely. You got something, Axum?
Yeah. I predict that weapons in this game, well, we already saw this, that weapons can only be accessed through different types of proficiencies, but I'm going to go a step forward. I'm going to say that the legendary weapons in this game are going to perhaps be restricted to classes.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps. I'm willing to, because I think that maybe they won't let the balance happen in which you can just hit S rank on like a wyvern or something. So now you can't have a wyvern and also have the best weapon in the game to demolish the game. So I think there might, this is like a hope here, but perhaps I think there will be a restriction to the cap of weapon rank, kind of like what they did with Engage. You know how Avenir cannot reach S rank on lances for whatever weird reason, but they can't reach it, so they only have access to like a certain level of lances. I think it's going to happen again in this game.
Okay. That's cool. Speedring, didn't you have like a prediction about like the underworld or whatever?
What, in terms of
gameplay
for
that's
it?
first
I
half
just
is going to
think
be
the second half. The first half will be the regular game up to the arena, and the second half we kind of see the demon lady opening that gate and things coming out, but she turns around and walks into it. So I'm going to assume that we're going to follow her into it. And I think the second half of the game is going to be fighting in the underworld with another underworld map like that. But as far as gameplay goes, I've got a hope/theory. I predict they're going to completely rework the crest system, because the crest system is one of the stupidest things to ever exist. Oh, if you run around 5 times, jump, clap, press R 2 times in the space of a second, you might get a 2% chance of saving a stave use. There is no way the main Fire Emblem team are going to let that slide. So I hope that they get turned into more like normal abilities that like sensible people can actually play around. That's what I think is going to happen. There's no way they'll leave them as is.
Would you say that the crests are to blame in this case?
I would say the crests are to blame, yes. Entirely.
You heard it here first. 𝗏𝗏𝗿𝗀 sympathizer right here.
No.
Hey, I do quite like 𝗏𝗏𝗿𝗀𝗃. I do quite like it.
What about you, Davis? You got any blazing hot gameplay predictions?
Gameplay predictions. I'm gonna hit us with one that I'm sure everyone here is not gonna like what I'm gonna say. There's gonna be no weapon triangle.
We already know that. We've seen the weapon skills from 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Have we?
Yeah,
have we
we've
seen
like
that there's
Lance
like an
2
indicator that
sword
interacts?
free and stuff?
Have we seen an engagement take place? Have we seen an engagement where someone is attacking and they should have weapon triangle so far? Have we seen axe versus
Not
sword?
yet, I feel
So it
like.
could be a
no.
break mechanic, maybe.
Think so, but when you can see the skills in the bottom left, we have seen like a little lance with a number 2 or whatever, which is exactly how it was in 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, that you level that up and you get slightly more hit or whatever it was. So I'm going to assume the system will be the same. Like, does 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 have it there? Can't really see.
Yeah,
but
maybe
some people have
he
them.
Might. Yeah, because the one thing is that we haven't seen like a direct interaction of like, oh, plus hit, minus hit.
Yeah, we haven't seen like a
that's
sword
the only
versus
thing.
an axe or something.
Yeah, so maybe that is a little bit of an easy one then. Okay, I can swap that one around then. I think those engage meters that we have seen, we have noticed that there's like because what Fire Emblem always likes to do whenever there's like a new edition of a game, they always like to expand upon something that they previously did with a mechanic. Awakening and Fates, the pair-up system. They completely made it like amazing in Fates. Strong example of that. What they're probably going to do with like this is like similar to Engage. Some units are going to have like, you know, like the Engage meters build up and stuff. Though I'm curious, I think that this system is going to be limited to crest users. Like that's how they rework, kind of like playing off of Speedwing's idea. Like they're only limited to people who have like dedicated crests. So while I would love the idea of giving these abilities to other people, I think these abilities are going to be like hard capped to just like crest users, not necessarily things where like you can give Boucheron the Sigurd ring, you can give like the Micaiah ring to anybody to power level them kind of deal. So unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be a lot of customizability with these Engage meters or like their spin on it. It's probably only limited to just people who have confirmed access to crests in their repertoire.
Okay.
Side note, isn't the system called Curses or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, what's up with the curse?
We've seen curse on that sword that Leader gets out the chest. It has
So,
curse
like,
2.
Are we? How likely do we think this is linked to Evil Baby Mama?
Don't know.
Hard to say.
Like the underworld? Like these guys are really purple. That meter's really purple. Like I feel like there's might be a kinship between the purpleness here.
I hope it's just a
Like
Devil
look,
Axe.
they're all purple and glowy. They're like right now. Right
I
on
want
the screen,
Devil
they're
Axe
purple
back.
and
Can we get
glowy.
Devil Axe back? in
Curse
Fire Emblem?
21. Devil Axe.
Yes, please give me back my Devil Axe.
Give me double weapons.
Okay, my prediction on gameplay is that it's this. I've made a lot of stupid predictions. So I'm gonna make a really easy one. This is gonna be the grindiest Fire Emblem game ever. Every single one of those nodes on a minimap is a minigame that takes forever. The mining node is you running around with playing Minecraft in Fire Emblem. It's gonna take like an hour.
Wow, this rocks!
Yeah. Wow.
Let me grab a
wow.
saw and a
And then-
board, it'll cut.
And then like the fishing minigame is going to be like super complicated. It's gonna have like tons of little things. It's gonna take forever to get a single fish. You're gonna be able to buy bait.
Choose your lure.
Let's choose your lure. And it's gonna be like a hunting minigame, and there's gonna be so many minigames. You're gonna be puking by the time you're done with all these minigames, and we are gonna be like, please, someone make a mod to remove all this so I can just play Fire Emblem. That is my prediction. I think it's going to be even worse than Three Houses. I think we're going to be spending 95% of our time doing non-Fire Emblem related stuff.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
mean, as long as they have the Wyvern riding game, I'm good. That's all that matters to me.
No, I need my push-ups, man. Where's my push-up minigame with Sami?
I think Mangs, I need to watch another stream of Mangs doing Wyvern riding for 50 minutes straight, bro. That's what I need. That's what I need in my life.
That's the peak content you subscribe for. Calvin
Oh.
Coolidge donated $5. I missed a big chunk. Did you ever talk about how the blonde bard guy with the green tint hair has the same face and eyebrows as Seth? I brought it up.
Can you bring up a picture of this guy? Is it the same face? Is it really the same face?
Is
the
it him?
same hair tint when they do the blonde thing in Free Hopes.
Let me bring up
But
the
is it the same
trailer.
face? Like, I need to know now. I need to see.
Yeah, pull him up.
There
real
he
quick.
was. That was
Yeah.
him, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not. Yeah, there he is. I don't know, man. Doesn't look like him.
Can you zoom in on his face?
I think it's a stretch. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's see.
It's
Yeah,
a
I can.
stretch. I saw people talking about this, and I had a bit of a look, and I'm not convinced.
I don't think so.
He looks too young.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait,
I
but
guess
he has
with the
the
beard
circlet in
gone,
the head,
someone get rid
too.
of the beard.
He has the
and then-
circlet too.
Could be.
I don't know.
Probably
think
just
it's-
more likely more pandering of, hey, remember this? Like with Ursula.
Probably.
Is it the same circlet now? I have to see this.
Is it? Is it the same?
I'll bring it up. Because I think if we look at Setheth from Fortune's Weave, or sorry, from Three Hopes, I think he looks because he's blonde in
Yeah,
that
when they
game,
die-
right?
when they
That's
die,
what's
that
making
Yes, yes.
everyone.
Very beginning, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, he keyhole is what he's called
Yeah.
in Three Hopes. Yeah,
Yeah,
Keyhole.
he's called a
keyhole. I hear both. Keyhole.
All
I
right,
don't
let me
know.
bring up a
I
side
don't
by side
know.
comparison with
I couldn't
Setheth
tell you.
here.
Played it.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
No.
I don't think so.
The eye color is different, no?
Much.
Yeah.
It's. I'm not sold on it.
No.
not
The
sold
only thing that makes people, I think it's the tiara thing that he has. That
Yeah,
is-
the headband.
Okay.
He'll just be a descendant or something, I imagine, or like I don't know.
he does. Yeah, could
I
be.
mean, Nabateans can't use the same fashion stuff. Like maybe they can. Maybe it's just like there's like, yo, I do this.
Or he'll be like
Nabatan,
his
use a
brother or something. That's another way that they could do the whole remember this. It'd be like, oh, my brother ran a monastery.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if I'm sold
Yeah,
on
or he'll say like, you know, like, because there's like some like paired endings where like, or some theories where Sedif talks about potentially remarrying again since he hadn't had a wife in a long time and like, you know, repopulate the Nabateans. I don't know. So it's hard. It's still hard to say. Like maybe it's not necessarily Sedif. It could be some other Nabatean that like maybe has a connection to him of some kind.
Yeah. Alexander's her name, by the way. I thought it was Marianne, but no, that they wouldn't name a character the same thing for Three Houses. But yeah. All right. Well, we made a lot of predictions. This is the part where you guys always yell at us for not doing this more, so we're gonna move over. So you guys decide the topics now. If you want to throw in some punishment ideas, you could do that. You can ask all of us, or you can ask specific. Like I would like to hear Axum talk about this, for example, or I would like to hear Speedwing talk about Engage or whatever. Well, don't ask about Engage.
Yeah, please ask that. what happened to my podcast? We were meant to have a battle preps for me, and then we didn't do one for 9 months.
Oh right, sorry about that. I guess. Okay, Speedwing. Punishment will be that I have to do an Engage podcast, battle preps for
I'd
Engage.
rather do a Rev retrospective.
Okay. If I lose, Rev retrospective battle preps.
Yes.
That's a good punishment for me. So, all right. But yeah, put Q&A in front, and then I will. Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't have to be a question. You could also present a theory and have us review it. That's absolutely possible. So Abondi wants to know speed. No wait. Did you? Yes.
Oh, the egging. Yes, I did. I very smugly did.
My wife will get the egg later. There will be an egg smashed into my face on or towards the end. It will happen. So there was someone here that wanted to know. Mancux wants to know: will this game be better received than Engage?
Yeah, definitely. It gets
No
the Three
doubt.
Houses treatment.
No doubt.
100%.
It appeals
Even
to
if
a wide
it's a terrible
audience.
game, people will say it's the best thing ever. For sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Speedwing.
I don't think it's an argument.
How do you feel about the fact that people love the animated VTuber portraits, but they criticize?
People are like, oh, they're using live 2D. That's so creative. I love how they look like VTubers. It's so great. They're so expressive.
I think it was the Wanda meme all over again. Like Three Houses uses it and they're a hero. I use it and I'm a villain. That's not fair. Like, exactly what it is.
But it's like the workplace. Like hello, the sexual harassment. Hello, human resources.
Hello, human resources.
Please, someone make this meme. Please make this meme. We need to see it.
100%.
Jeb says, about Kai's red eyes, do you think this could be 𝗪𝗻 controlling Kai, similar to how Yune controls Micaiah? She also changes her eyes from yellow to red. That's a good one. This is your theory, isn't it, Speedwing?
Yeah, I talked about this in a video. It's possible. Yeah, it's very possible. I also saw after that, or maybe it was someone replying to that video, suggest that what he has in his hand is a crest stone, and the eye coloration change is over time. Oh, did you say that, Axum?
I think it was Axum.
I fucking said that.
What was that? Your comment on my video? Oh, right.
I said it right now.
Oh, some random commenter in my comment section. I don't know him.
I'm gonna go make a comment right now so I could be that random commenter because I said that right now today.
But yeah, I think it's like
anyway, it could be that's what's happening.
The red eyes has to be. They have to be important. Like they don't just randomly change eye colors of characters. It
no
has
one
to
else
mean
really changes.
I'll go a
Theodora
step
loses
further.
her crown, but Dietrich doesn't change, and Lida doesn't change.
Not that we've seen.
I was gonna
Any
say, I think that's just bait. I think it's gonna happen to all of them. I think all of them will have like a connection to 𝗪𝗻 depending on the route you choose. I don't think it's gonna be a soul to him thing. I think it might be everybody gets connected to this guy in some way.
Big thing to note though is that like Kai's crest is very prominent in his marketing and also like in like his introduction where you see he's holding like what looks like a locket and then it glows. It's a big part of his story. So I think a possession may not necessarily be everyone's thing. I do think that's just Kai, like personally.
Yeah, you're
I'm
probably
leaning
right.
into that now as well, to be fair. I think it is just his power awakening. His Biden blast manifesting inside him.
Yeah, exactly.
I am Moon Zuzu asks, thoughts on black silhouette for generic enemy units? Placeholder or final relate? It's bad.
It's my most hated thing. I can't believe I haven't brought it up. When the first trailer came out, everyone was like, Speedwing, it's just placeholder. They just do placeholder for trailers. Is it still placeholder now? Is it still placeholder? I hate it so much.
It's lazy.
It's so lazy.
It's bad.
It's so bad. It really kills the soul of it. Like, they don't even have to have multiple expressions. Like, I love it when they have multiple expressions.
Remove their eyes. Just do the eyeless.
The enemies look kind of like worried about you, or they look confident. But they don't even need that. Just give them a face. A black void is just awful.
You can used to do the thing where you just remove their eyes. Like the generic sometimes don't have visible eyes or like covered by a helmet. That's fine too.
Yeah, Fates does that, no?
Yeah.
Fates does it too, yeah.
They have like shade. Not all of them have it, but yeah.
Even be sitting here like, I too want to look into the eyes of my enemy as I smite them. Like that's.
It is lazy though.
It makes it feel so video gamey. It's so video gamey, you know.
It also doesn't make sense because they've done it like so many times until this point for generic portraits, like for enemies like Awakening, Fates, Three Houses. You know, the same universe is taking place.
They were full
Engage
3D models.
Yeah, it's inexcusable. It really is.
It's really bad. Just make one for each class. It's not that much work, is it? I mean, like, how many classes are there?
I guess we can kind of cope and hope that maybe they just, I don't know, maybe it's a placeholder.
I think at this point, no.
We're 3 months away.
Yeah, the game is done. The game is done. It is no longer in development. That much is.
Oh yeah, it's got its rating, hasn't it?
Yeah,
it does.
Unless they're showing us older stuff, but like I don't think that's the case. I think that's just what it's gonna be.
Speaking of rating, I got a meme here. We're gonna do meme review later, but I'm gonna show this now because this was brought up. So I just want to point out this right here. It's got a
this is what I was talking about at the start. Romance. So that heart means romance.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, though, the linked genders mean sex. So there's no romance, only sex. Whatever that means. Maybe that means there's a reference to, oh, we had a child together or something, but there's no, like, I love you. It's very strange.
That is strange.
Very, very strange.
Like you go straight to the sex scene, but no romance first? That's weird as hell.
The sex game is going to go so hard.
Right there.
What? That's
might be a generation 2.
I hope so. That'd be great. Like two gens.
I would love a second generation, but that is
pure coke, guys. There's no second generation. Let it go.
I would doubt it myself. But would it be cool?
They would have put it in the trailer if it was. They would have advertised that. Absolutely.
They put the time skip in the trailer, and that generated a lot of hype. So they would put the kids in the trailer. So I don't think it's happening.
No.
Okay. Abundi says in response to that, he says, C is a higher rating than B in 0. It would only list romance if it was particularly spicy. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe it's like Engage where it's more platonic.
Yeah, true. They could be going down that route.
Because if no one says like I love you so much or something, maybe that doesn't count as romance. If it's just like a paired ending.
I mean, how far-fetched is it that it could be a torture thing? No, legit. It could be like a torture thing in a gladiator school. Like it could be torture. Like there could actually be torture in the underworld, like hell, biblical torture.
No. The logo missing is 2 hearts, which stands for romance. So Free House has a box for romance, and Fortune's Weave doesn't.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was like so.
Yeah,
so
sorry. You threw me for a loop there. I was like, is your wife okay?
Axum, what kind of romance are you talking about?
Is love.
Mommy, you know what I mean? Maybe we're gonna find out how she got that baby.
Oh, can't wait! Can't wait for the evil fell dragon torture whip minigame in the underworld.
Oh God, no! This is becoming a different game now.
Yeah, no, I thought it was regarding like the rating being higher. Was that because of like maybe more mature themes? But you're saying it's a romance thing? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think that's what those love hearts are meant to represent.
Okay,
Gotcha.
this got a very interesting question here from Daniel Gomez. He says, did you notice how the character artwork in the new trailer have a giant clock for the background when they are individually introduced before the showcase video for each? I did not. I need to go look at that.
I didn't notice that.
That's really a giant clock? I did not notice it. So
I didn't start, I think, when they're introduced.
He says when they're... Yes, actually, he's right.
The weaves. The
time
weave.
for it.
Oh, shut up about the
weaving.
weave.
Yeah,
bro,
let me
like-
put. Okay, I don't. Why do I keep
I
closing?
think I know what he means. Yeah, there is a big clock.
Sorry, I didn't mean to close the trailers all the time. I thought. we
Yeah,
were
it
done
is.
with
Look at that.
Look at that. It's a giant clock, and I'll show it. It's animated too. It's very brief though, but let me show you like very quickly here. Maybe if I'll slow it down.
slow it down.
Let me see. I think settings, and we can go to
It's playback speed,
playback,
yeah.
and then we go to like. Oh,
Yo, boy, you know what's also
you have to
a
do it.
clock?
Yeah.
yeah. So look at the. Hey, yeah, it's a clock.
That's a clock. Yeah.
Is yeah.
But
Okay,
does,
time travel starting to look more and more likely.
now, is it just for Kai, or does everyone have a clock? Let me see what happens. Yeah, no, everyone has a clock.
Oh wow.
That's I did not notice that. Yeah, that is indeed a clock.
Go.
Wait.
Yeah, everyone is
That's
shown
good stuff.
in front of a clock. That can't be a coincidence.
I mean,
Time
maybe
travel.
the theory of you play as all of the lords and go back in time to do each one could.
Yeah,
Legit.
that's a
Well,
really nice.
time
I don't think I've
travel.
ever seen anyone point this out in any like YouTube video so far. So that's a really
Yeah,
good
I haven't.
detail.
I didn't even see it.
But you know who has
so-
time traveling power?
Bella?
Sothis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She does.
The alien god.
The
Yeah,
alien
it's
god
true.
from outer space.
From all the facts I've seen,
Anti-Fire
I missed that
Emblem
one.
points out 48 characters shown, at least 32 of which we can confirm are playable. Isn't bad, TBH. Even if we get 32, that's a little bit less than I would have wanted, but it's still decent. I would have loved to see
I
40.
think there'll definitely be some there keeping.
Look
the
at the
wings,
engage
for
amount,
sure.
no? Is that the amount that
Engage was
has?
around 30, I think.
Roughly.
I think it's
yeah.
more than that. I think Engage is like about 40 something. You
Maybe.
always say Engage has a really low cast, but it doesn't actually. Not compared
I don't
to
think
some
so.
of
I
the other
think
later
pretty-
games.
Someone please like post the roster of Engage. I'd like to know. I thought it was like 30, but I might be wrong. I'm not an
I think it's either late 30s or early 40s.
Neo the Shadow says Engage is 35 plus 5 DLC. So yeah, 40 with DLC,
Okay,
I
Yeah,
guess.
there you
Pretty
go.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Another
nice.
man donated $10. We don't know that the Argarthans made weapons before Sothis, because how do we know how do they know how to create one in the first place if they haven't experimented just like how they did with Lysithia before EL?
Nobody knows. That's the thing. They never actually say if there are hero relics before Sothis happens. Like, it's never said. There's nothing that says, like, hey, some dude killed an Abathan and figured out I can make a weapon out of this guy. Like, nobody says that it's not possible. I'm just saying that the prevalence of them appearing is during the War of the Heroes. Like, that's just when all of them showed up. But nobody's saying that there couldn't be one from way before. That's why, like, this whole idea that it could be a prequel is valid. Like, maybe Dietrich has the first hero relic. Maybe this is the first one ever made. But we just
Maybe
don't know.
he's Nemesis.
Maybe I don't know about
Kai
that,
is
but-
Nemesis, Speedwing. Kai is
we don't
child
know. We
Nemesis.
don't know.
Absolutely.
His dad is
The fact
Nemesis.
that
Oh
he
my
said,
god.
like, it was handed from my forefathers implies to me that everybody in Fodlan and their forefathers knew about these things, which isn't true, right?
Yeah.
By the time that we know the heroes relic, so that's why I think it's a sequel. But that's tying that in. I don't know, but we don't know. We don't know if it is. There's no way to know.
Cool question from Octal right here. Thoughts on the cursed sword Ledafines in the chest having 2 weapon rank requirements? That's interesting.
I think it's really cool. I hope there's more of that because you've got to balance the fact that you can just spam weapon rank somehow. So by making it so you can't just specialize into one, makes you have to pick an option of do I go really high into one weapon rank to pick up the skills, or do I specialize so I can use the cool weapons? I like it. I hope it works how it looks like it should work.
I think so too.
The 𝗲𝗃𝗄𝗏.
For a queen or a quine?
Yeah, it's like the 𝗲𝗃𝗄𝗏 or something.
Yeah, I
You're
can't
fine.
read it. Better.
A slender magic sword linked with dark power.
Rune combat art.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
someone
muted,
just said
Mangs.
Mangs muted Mangs.
Okay.
This he's asking how we pronounce the name of this weapon, and we're arguing that it's the 𝗲𝗃𝗄𝗏 or the 𝗲𝗃𝗀𝗏.
The 𝗲𝗃𝗄𝗏.
𝗲𝗃𝗄𝗏. 𝗲𝗃𝗄𝗏?
I speak the King's English. I'm always correct.
Yes,
I
𝗲𝗃𝗄𝗏.
invented the language.
He knows
Or
he's
if
muted,
you're-
guys. He's
if you
figuring
wanna
it
be a
out.
little bit more, you'd be 𝗲𝗃𝗏.
Yeah,
But I
it
don't
will
know.
be something like that.
I do like the B and C thing. I think that's good. Like Speedwing said, I think it's a balancing aspect too. I don't know if that's a way that they're going to try to limit you from getting really busted equipment on somebody that doesn't deserve the busted equipment.
Yes,
because like, imagine if your chicken rider is running around with the.
Shit. Oh no. No. Oh, it's OBS. OBS. Audio output. Yeah. Here. Okay. All right. Wait.
Are we
Try
back?
now. Try now.
Are we? Are we
Everyone
back?
got silenced.
I think we're back. I think we're back.
You
can only hear
restore
Megs now.
staff on us.
Hello. Can you hear us? Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Professional streamer.
Okay. Solved it. Solved it. You can hear me now, chat, right? We're back now.
He said
Everyone.
soiled it.
We're back. Okay.
Okay, you guys can hear me now. We're
Oh,
back.
we're
Okay,
back.
good.
Okay,
Thank you.
everybody's
I don't know what happened. OBS just crapped itself. It happens. It happens. Anyway, I gotta just say, I really laughed when Speedwing called it the Vero Queen. I don't know why it was just so stupid. Vero Queen. It's like a
Play
fucking
Vero
Pokemon.
Queen. Play.
Vero Queen.
It does sound like a Pokemon.
You're my queen. It's just funny. I don't know why. All right. I think I fixed it. There we go. All right. Do you guys think this game will be Iron Man friendly? No.
No, not a chance.
Absolutely not.
No.
Free Houses is already probably the least friendly, so this looks potentially worse with the world map.
I don't even
this
think
game-
the Fire Emblem developers know what an Iron Man is. I think if you ask them, they'd be like, huh? They have no
What do you
idea.
No.
Well,
gonna
I
be
mean,
absolutely
permadeath is
disgusting.
officially just in the game, so technically, Iron Manning is just playing the game normally.
Yeah.
I mean, well, but then you talk about games with turn wheel. So the games without turn wheel, the intention is for you to play and just let units stay dead. And if you get a game over, well, game over, bucko, go back to the start. You know, otherwise they would have put something like turn wheel in. So later on when they put turn wheel in, I think that's them starting to accept, okay,
Yeah.
maybe
Turn wheel
you don't
was
leave
basically
everyone dead.
Turn wheel was their way of shafting permadeath without shafting permadeath. That's what it was, really.
But
Well,
then
'cause
they,
it is frustrating to replay like a 3-hour
Yeah,
map,
it
and some of the
is.
later games have a lot longer chapters.
but there's
Oh,
also like
good.
the aspect of the fact that they, with the turn wheel, they also started to implement some really crazy stuff, like same turn reinforcements, spammable waves of like these really busted units if you cross a certain line. So I think
Yeah.
in a way they balanced around the turn wheel.
They did,
right?
yeah.
Do you think that this game is going to be balanced around the turn wheel too?
I hope not.
It's main team, so I hope not, because Engage didn't feel like that.
Engage
So-
Engage legitimately felt like
At
you
the
could
end
play it without the
I don't
Draconic
know.
Time Crystal.
You could.
You
that-
can, but the
Crystal.
end of Engage gets a little bit like, gotcha, 70,000
I build correctly, bro. I don't know what to say.
The end game of Engage, definitely you have to plan around it. You can't just wing it blind.
Yeah,
you have to
it is pretty
know
tough.
it's insane. Like
It's pretty
you
tough.
if you don't rush the
You got to use all your tools really, really well.
if you try to
Yeah.
if you don't rush the Willy Glance map or whatever the fuck it's called, the mom map.
The Willy Glands,
The
the,
Willy-
Lumera chapter.
The Willy
Yeah, the
Glance.
Lumera chapter. If you don't rush that.
Yeah,
oof.
that's really rough if you don't deal with the thieves like
Mm-hmm.
immediately.
I think we know this one actually from Cool Josh. He says, "Do you think they'll do magic like Three Houses or some items from older games?" I think we've pretty much got it confirmed. They're doing Three
We've
Houses
seen a
dumps.
spell list? I don't think we've seen a spell list though.
No, I don't think so. But they're
Matey
probably.
in the Hat casts Thunder. Is he using Thunder as a weapon, or is he casting it from a spell list?
We could look.
Oh yeah, that's true. He does cast Thunder.
Yeah.
Like, does he have a tome equipped or not?
Oh, I'm still playing and it's like super slow.
Wow.
The edgy sword sheath.
So I think we see a guy using thunder.
Yeah, Sirikoko
Yeah, it's
or
near
something
right
his
now.
name is.
I just don't remember where it is.
Funky name.
It's near the end,
Oh no,
near the
it's right
tail
here.
end.
Yeah,
That's
There he is.
okay, Sirokoku. Sirokoku.
I guess
Sirocco?
it's hard to tell if he's...
By the way, fun fact about Ursula: she can access the convoy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, somebody pointed
just
that
just
out.
something. It was Oof actually who did. Look at her. Look at the menu. Storage.
Also, note she only has 4 move.
But she's also
Who's she
next.
next to?
She's also next to someone. Maybe he's the storage man.
She does have a different banner than
Maybe
Matrix,
he could be like the
faction, though.
Merlinus.
Maybe
the
he's
storage man.
playable Merlinus. Epic. But let me just let's look at 𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗀 or whatever the name is and see. Yeah, okay. So we have a damn it. So you gotta be really quick to catch some of these screens. They're so quick. Okay, so he has 16 uses of his thunder, and it goes down to 14. I don't like the treehouse.
I don't think that's a spell list.
No.
Or is it? I don't know.
I hope we get tomes back. I don't like the treehouse's
Is he
magic.
holding a
I
book?
kind of like the mages having unique spell lists actually, because
Is
it
he
makes
holding
them
a book?
stand out. Instead of just who has highest magic, which I know does happen with 𝗪𝗃𝗃, but she also has very good spells. You can kind of go for who has the spells you want to use, especially ones with funky effects. I'd quite like to see spell lists back actually.
Well, they're summoning the circle the same way the mages did in Three Houses, so I think it's fair to assume it's under their spell list.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. It's just interesting. Is all.
So the real question is, can Theodora use Earth Throw in the sand?
Yeah, eat rock. Eat rock.
Dude,
Eat rock, baby.
𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗀, I'm gonna say this right now, is the dumbest combat art I've ever seen. Like, what?
It looks really silly as
Like-
well.
like,
She just
look-
scoops it up.
Let me show it in slow motion here, so we can just
Yeah, here we go.
appreciate how stupid this looks. Like,
Sand
like
blast.
this is like what is this? Is this a wrestling move? Like, it's like she a
She's
Pokemon?
tearing it out the ground. She's Donkey Kong.
Yeah, DK Bonanza, baby.
I gotta say, there is something I kind of find funny about Fire Emblem. So, like, we know that muscle mommy is like a very popular archetype. What I find kind of funny about Fire Emblem is that despite they don't actually want to portray a muscular character in any big
Hey,
way.
they do. One of the best characters in the whole series.
Yeah, I know, Rinka, but like Theodora is not that muscular. Look, like she does not have
No, she's not
biceps or anything. She's kind of skinny.
She has mild abs when you see her drawn
Yes.
portrait.
But my point is, if you want to have a character throwing rocks at people, like, it just looks stupid when she's that little. I don't know. Like, I'm not like a big muscle mommy proponent, but if you're gonna have a character throwing rocks, like, just buff her up a little bit. I don't know. I feel like they want it both ways.
I feel like you got to take the Futurama approach with this. You know, death by 𝗠𝗠. Like, you need those really strong Amazonian warriors there.
We definitely do. I agree, Axon. Or Rinkas.
Would you guys like for revival shrines to come back? Not particularly.
No, I don't like them as a concept.
It's
One
fine.
singular revive staff, I'm fine with.
Yeah,
As
like,
a
one
special
use revive
reward.
staff is fine.
You mean you don't like the Valkyrie stuff? But FE4 is such a great game.
Yeah, it's the
It's
best
so
game
well
ever
balanced.
made, actually.
Indeed. I can't wait for the remake.
You guys remember when we did like all battle preps talking about remake? That was
But
Yeah,
people still this day, they're like, it's right around the corner, the FE4 remake.
it's ridiculous. People are
it
so
ain't
dug
happening.
in. And it
It's been
probably
around
will
the
be.
corner for
If they
6
do a
years,
remake,
okay?
it probably will be. And then they'll be like, I told you so.
the
and
day
it's
it
like,
comes out, everyone's gonna feel so vindicated. Speedwing's comment section is gonna be get flooded the day the FE4 gets.
Yeah, but it will come out eventually. But
Yeah,
not,
probably.
you know, 2 years
One
ago
day.
or whatever people started first
Yeah,
saying.
they'll remake it in like 10 years when it's really vintage.
All right. If this game is a huge success, what do you think Nintendo will do with Fire Emblem? Maybe even a remake of an old Fire Emblem game?
There you go.
Right there. Right there.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
We'll have Ashmel and Smash.
I mean, just
Ashmel,
yeah,
Actually-
Ashmel will show up in Smash probably, and
No
there
doubt.
there'll be more there'll be more Fortune's Weave representation in Heroes than Shadows ever got. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, there was still some.
I know.
What I think the next Fire Emblem game needs is to just be its own thing. No more no revisiting anything
agree.
else. Like, just new, fresh, something new.
Yeah.
Still keep the demon dragon and the goth mommies, like, whatever. But in a new setting. Like, I don't know, maybe
I
go
agree.
to someplace else. Like, go to like a tropical country with the goth mommies. Like, something like that, you know?
Yeah.
And then make that work.
I do agree. Like, yeah, this is very new, but it is also very member Three Houses build. It is extremely Three Houses nostalgia in many ways. So,
Like,
Yeah.
I don't want 3 houses, 4 weaves, 5 guys. Like, we can't keep increasing the numbers. Like, you know, you gotta just do something else. I think Castlevania Fire Emblem is what the people want. Give them
I
that,
agree,
bro.
man. I agree.
Give them that. Give
Absolutely.
them Castlevania 3
I'm
houses.
on it.
By the way, new Castlevania coming out. Who's gonna play that?
It looks amazing.
Look
I'm
fantastic.
definitely getting it. Like,
It looks really good. I'm gonna play it for sure.
I haven't seen it. I gotta go watch the trailer.
It looks. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Gonzalo Brito asks, thoughts on the new apparent return of Risen-style enemies, not the giant, the regular grunts. Dude, they're gonna be so boring.
They're always there, aren't they?
It's just
the Entombed, the Risen, you know, whatever you want to call them.
You guys remember when Fates came out and everyone was like, oh, I can't wait for them to explain the faceless.
Yeah.
They never did.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
they never really
invisible
did.
people. What?
No,
The carrot stealers in Awakening or whatever they are.
Now it's gonna probably be even worse. The fact that, like, you know, we see the generic portraits; they don't have faces. Good God, what are those Risen generic portraits gonna look like? They're just more outlines with like
just
a little bit of a
circle
shade
with purple.
Yeah, with purple like aura
Purple
surrounding them. So yeah.
No, they're gonna
Giants are cool though. I'm looking forward to the Giants.
The Giants are cool. Yeah, the Giants are cool. I do like that. Got a little like Attack on Titan vibes almost from that shot. But no, I'm gonna. This is my prediction for the Risen style enemies. They're gonna be just as unexplained and just as boring as every other Risen type enemy from Modern Fire Emblem. They're there, so we have enemies to kill. They're gonna show up randomly. And they're gonna be, oh no, the Hellspawn are here. They're attacking a village. We must go defeat the Hellspawn. And then that's
so
it.
You don't feel bad about slaughtering.
I mean,
that's it.
Best case scenario.
Yes.
A couple of years from now, they'll launch a remake that'll just explain the Risen for no reason in another game that has nothing to do with the game that you had.
In the post game,
in
the post game of Fire Emblem 20, they're gonna explain it. In the post game DLC,
and then you'll be like, oh, that's why the Risen were the way they were. I wish I knew this 15 years ago when the game came out. But okay.
Wow, no, it makes so much sense. Oh yeah, so this is there was another question about this, but I think this one is actually cool. We could go through this individually. So has this battle preps changed your opinion on which lord to choose first? Speedwing, what's going to be your first lord and why?
Probably Theodora, honestly. I really like Theodora. I love the whole Hannibal aesthetic, which I think they're definitely going for with her. This kind of conquer makes right. I think the characters pictured with her look interesting. I know you guys don't particularly like the goofy pirate guy, but I think
I'm
he's
the only one who
hilarious.
doesn't like him. I think Davison actually likes him.
Oh, did you? Oh,
I think it's fine.
He's gangster, bro. He's gangster.
Yeah, I think not many people are going Theodora route as well, so at least that'll be a bit unique.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, to be fair, in the run-up to it, we're all going to be streaming it, aren't we? I'm probably just going to go for one that a lot of other people
Each one of us chooses a different one. Like legit.
Yeah.
Like
legit.
Yeah, if you want.
That way we don't overlap.
That'd be cool, but that would be cool.
Kai.
But who gets Dietrich though? That's the because
I'll
I think Davis
Kai,
wants
I don't
Dietrich, right? No, you're gonna do Valletta.
Dietrich.
I like Leda, so I mean, you could take Dietrich, bro.
You're gonna be stuck with Kai then, Axum?
I'll play Kai. Yeah, I'll play Kai.
All right. Dietrich,
Yeah.
Theodora, Leda, Kai.
Leda.
Yeah.
That works.
Cool. Let's do it.
We
It
were
works
the
out pretty
fortunes
well.
weave all along. We're
All
weaving.
along.
We're the four gladiators.
We're weaving.
I'll play Kai.
The four gladiators.
We are.
No, mark it. It's down. We did it. The four gladiators.
Oh my god.
Okay, but that's
short about that. Just the four gladiators.
I was honestly just gonna let a poll decide it for me, but I think it's actually really cool that we split the lords so we get 4 different perspectives on the. Because I really wanted to go Dietrich anyway, so I think a lot of people will go Dietrich Leda.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
I actually disagree that Theodora's going to be the least playable. I think Kai actually.
I feel
I
like
think
Kai
some
would
people will go for Kai because he's like the obvious.
I think he's the main lord.
protagonist. Play
Yeah.
him first.
I think so too.
He'd appeal to the masses. I feel like 'cause he seems like the safe pick, especially for those who haven't played Fire
He's
Emblem.
just
Look at
like
Kai.
me.
I'd be like,
Wow.
oh, I get to play
Just
this
like
little
me.
goober. Like I don't know.
My dad's
do
in
have a
jail
dad.
too.
I do have a dad.
I too have a father.
How did I never see it? He's just like me. Oh my god, fantastic.
Thumbs up. Who here also have a dad? Yay.
That's exactly what it is.
My god.
My dad's in jail too.
likes him. That's terrible, bro. Oh, and next question. Nintendo asks, could Kai's father be imprisoned? Because he involved himself with Kai's mother, the evil green-haired lady? I mean, we'd just be speculating at this point, but it's possible that the baby she's holding is Kai, right?
Maybe.
Could be anyone.
I guess you'll have to tune into my stream to find out.
Tune in to find out. That's good. All right. So you guys want to go like 20 more minutes to get like a 3-hour stream? Is that good for you guys?
Sure, whatever you guys
long
want.
game,
I have the day blocked, bro. I could stay here till 8 today.
Oh, wow.
Fun game.
Okay. The man with 2 kids. Finding
I know.
time. That's great. All right. No. Okay, I'm going to say this one right now before, like, do you think it might be like Radiant Dawn where you switch between each army? No chance.
I hope not. Yeah.
I would love that, but no.
Seriously,
No.
Axon? You would like that?
Radiant Dawn is one of my favorite games. I think it's so cool, the jumping between armies and seeing other people's perspectives and stuff. I would love something like that, but they're not going to do that because they literally said you have to choose one of the 4, so that ain't happening.
Yeah.
The only way they would do that is if they connect like the timelines theory kind of deal. That's the only way I could see it happening.
Yeah, no, it's too complicated. And they would have shown that by far. Absolutely.
Yeah, they would love to show that off, wouldn't they?
Although if there is a golden route, how do you think they'd do that? That's
They just all join you.
yeah, you get to play with all
Yeah.
of them.
Oh, the evil plans were revealed early, so now we're gonna team up against him. Ooh.
Everyone has their major arcs resolved, and then you get all of your strongest units from each route, and then you get to choose from that pool. Like, who is your final team?
Yeah. Abundi asks, have you talked much about Koyu Tecmo not being involved apparently? Yeah, Speedwing brought that up at the start of the stream.
My man, me and Abundi quite excited about this. I cannot find it anywhere. Under any page, any documentation on the eShop, there is no mention of Koei Tecmo, which for me personally is huge. That's really big news.
We got a theory here from Sebastian. He says, little theory, Kai is the cult baby. He relies on dark magic from cult to win since he is way weaker. Kai lets hell go loose by wanting to save father, not meaning harm, since he's from the cult.
Makes sense. They implant the Biden blast in his hand and stuff. I could see it.
Tune into Fire Emblems to find out.
The Biden blast in his hand.
I don't know. I think perhaps, but at the same time, it looks like he's not aware of it.
Bro, he's shooting it out in the arena. It's just,
No, I mean, he's aware that he can Hadouken or whatever, but he's not. I don't think he's aware that he is the cult baby. Like, he doesn't strike me the type of like, I know that I am the cult baby type deal. Maybe this is like one of those, oh, you were experimented on as a child, but we never told you, like, kind of deal.
maybe he just thinks it's cool. He's like, whoa.
Yeah. Is
Like, it might be an
you can't do
implant.
that? You can't
Yeah.
Biden blast? Like, I thought everybody could Biden blast. I thought it was
Okay,
like-
guys, show me your crest implant. What? I'm the only
Because
one?
there is a big thing to note, though. There is a specific description about Kai. I think it's on the Japanese Twitter. They say like he's a young boy from X village, and a massive event is about to change his life. So it might be a recent development with the gem. It might be a recent thing.
Yeah, unless
so
the
he
massive
may not
event-
necessarily have it the whole
Yeah,
time.
He
unless-
hit puberty, and he was like, "Oh,
Oh, whoa. Yeah, exactly.
Unless the massive event is the Great Games.
Biden blast."
But yeah.
When one crest and another crest blame each other very much.
But yeah, I mean, him being experimented on, I mean, how else do you get a crest in your hand? And they do, and Three Houses do love the I got experimented upon backstory. It's like on
They do.
several characters has it. So
Yeah.
Lord Commander asks, what do you think of the 2 calves being birds? Oh, the chicken jockey thing. I hate it.
I think there's calves as well, though, because we've seen horses. There are
Yes.
horses.
They
I
pull the
think one of
chariots.
the great ones is the Christmas Cav, or one of them at least,
Yeah.
that we've seen in the trailer. So I have to imagine the Christmas Cavs can be recruited in either route. I have to imagine.
Yeah,
They don't
I
have to be calves. They haven't been calves for a while. Like the Fates ninjas or Clan and Fram aren't calves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could also be dismounted, or just foot
Yeah,
soldiers or
that's true.
something.
I think
They could
the
always
red
do that.
guy, his armor looks a lot more bulkier. He looks more like an armor knight to me,
He does.
personally.
I could
And,
actually see
the,
that.
The
That's
lance
true.
guy is...
Oh, Christmas
Yeah,
Armor
I
Knight
like
sounds like a
phenomenal.
dream. Like that would be so much fun if the green one was also an Armor Knight.
That would be charming, yeah.
A Forsyth
don't mind
movie,
that.
bro.
But as for the
Yeah,
as
it
for
is
the
like
chickens, I think they look a bit too much like the chocobos from Final Fantasy. It's like Fire Emblem has a very specific theme with cavalry and Pegasus Knights. Have we seen a single Pegasus Knight, by the way? I don't think we have.
No, we haven't, but she is a Pegasus Knight, Alexandra. That is something that I would stake as a prediction or theory. She has to be a Pegasus Knight. That girl is so Pegasus Knight coded in her design.
If there's wyverns, there's Pegasi. They're like, we've seen a wyvern. There has to be a
Oh
Pegasi.
yeah, good catch, Davis. Yeah, there are
And
Wyvern
it's
Riders.
Foldland. And Foldland has Pegasi. Unless they all died out. There was a mass extinction of all the Pegasi.
They
in
ate
Foldland.
them all after Edinburgh took over and everything.
They're like, the
went
wyverns are just better. Eat the horses that fly. It's fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think this game will have bracketed growth? What is a bracketed growth?
What does that mean?
I
So
don't
a
know.
bracketed growth is where you get sort of random growths, but if things start going really wrong, it pulls you back and you get... So say that you have like 50% strength growth, but you just keep not leveling strength, eventually that will improve
Oh
to
yeah.
kind of like pull you in.
Oh yeah, I've heard about
I hope
this.
not. I like random growths.
Doesn't Path
Oh,
of
for
Radiance-
Berwick growths. Okay, yeah. I wouldn't mind that. I think that'd be okay.
I don't know. I like the fact that I have this guy that just gets strength all the time and it's random and it's like. By the way, random growth is way better than fixed. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah, massively.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the fixed might be a better environment for making a super balanced game, but random
Sure.
growths are just more fun.
I'd say in any
Yeah,
kind of
or-
like if you do a competition or a draft race or something, I think fixed growths would make sense for that if you want to play it fair. But
Even field, yeah.
but I think you should just
I
go
can see
random.
that. Yeah, sure.
I think so. too.
Random gives a lot of unique playthroughs. It has
Yeah.
the replay value.
Every unit is different.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
Fates of a Villain asks, will we get to make an army of Elephant Rider?
Can
No.
I
I
sew
don't know if they're
Fortune's
gonna be
Weave with
playable.
elephant riders?
Take
That's the meta.
how many
I
take
had
this
a theory
elephant jokes?
months ago that Theodora would promote into an elephant rider. I made like a video on it. But
That
the
would
elephant
be so cool.
The elephant that we saw in the video is one of those 4-tile enemies from Three Houses.
Mhm.
So I don't know if we're gonna get one, sadly. But
I
she
would
should.
imagine.
If she's meant to be Hannibal, she should get an elephant.
Oh my
But
god!
imagine Speedwing if she takes up 4 tiles
unit.
with, she could summon the
Yeah,
elephant
that'd be
and
cool.
it takes up 4 tiles.
'Cause we
That'd
know
be
that-
And
sick.
you have to plan around that.
Because
Why-
remember,
nothing wrong with that.
Leda can summon demonic beasts. We don't know if they're green
Yes.
controlled, but if we can have demonic beasts, then hope.
Oh, that's true, and they're 4 tiles, so maybe
Yeah.
we can have an elephant. Yeah.
That'd be so
That'd be
cool.
Two
awesome.
be the elephants in the room.
Ah, the dad jokes. But yeah, I estimate that elephants are going to be the demonic beasts of the arena. And I hope
They're
I'm
like
wrong.
Tanks, aren't they?
Yeah, but I don't see them giving us elephants. But I would love to do an elephant playthrough. That'd be really funny.
Can I solo Fortune's Weave with only Dumbo?
How many take this elephant jokes can I put in one video?
Here's tier list number 7, guys. Elephant still at the top after 7 playthroughs.
This video will end with Theodora gets her elephant promo. The video never ends. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful she gets it. I want it to happen.
Octol asks, do the route split add to the replayability, or should they focus on one polished route so we don't get a CF case or Crimson Flower? I mean, that depends entirely on how different the routes are. There's no evidence to suggest that the routes will be any different. Maybe just different characters?
I think they have to be different, right? Because how much enjoyment are you gonna get from playing the same thing 4 times if there's just minor story changes?
Yeah, people do it with Three Houses.
But Three Houses at least has some uniqueness in the. I guess
Don't use that word, Axel.
it has some.
You'll trigger me.
How many unique maps does Three Houses?
I just realized. No, there's a prediction we didn't make. We have to do this. How many unique maps will Fortune's Weave have? Okay, Speedwing. Okay, this is worth a point, by the way. If you come close. Okay, Speedwing. How many unique
Okay,
maps?
let me actually genuinely think about this.
Yeah.
By unique, are we going to count that like I did for how I did it before, where it's never reused?
Let's actually do how many different maps do you think Fortunes? Do you know how many different maps there are?
Because I think.
Do you know how many different maps 𝗏𝗏house has had in total? Did you ever?
We
can Google that.
Well, it has 5 unique maps that are never reused anywhere else.
And do you know how many maps in total there are in 𝗏𝗏houses? Did you ever do?
About 40, which I think is where that 𝗏𝗏 was getting it from.
Oh, okay.
So he was saying there's 40 maps in the game.
Okay.
And I was saying yes, but only 5 of them are never used again.
There are 36 unique maps apparently in 𝗏𝗏house.
36.
They're not unique. Stop using the word unique, people. Don't start me. Don't build me up again.
Like 36 maps that are not the same.
Yeah.
There are 36.
Okay, so
maps.
it is about
They
that.
can be reused, but there are 36 maps that are different from each other.
Yes.
Okay.
I think Fortune's Weave is going to have so much... like, when you're on the map, if you're going to go get something out of a treasure chest, they are not going to have a completely unique dungeon and set layout for that every single time. I refuse to believe it. So, if we count... Are we counting each bout in the arena as different?
That will depend if the map changes, yeah.
But I don't think they're going to change. I'm be real with you. I think those are the less likely ones to change.
Different maps, I'm going to say about 40.
Okay. I'm going to say 35.
Probably gonna suffer a point from this just for a bit, but you know how many maps they're probably gonna be in Fortune's Weave? 27.
27. What about you, Axum?
I think you guys are lowballing this, okay? Because Engage has 55 distinct core maps. Granted, 14 of those are DLC, so you have 41. And this game size is double, right?
Yeah, but that could just be textures or uncompressed music or the model of the arena.
Different
that
fish.
could be anything.
But you don't think they're going to devote a little bit more to this than they did to 𝗏𝗏houses? If that was one of the major complaints? We think they learned nothing at all?
Just say 6, 7.
You're the one championing Joe Average who doesn't care about that.
Joe Average does complain about it being the same map.
Does he?
He does. I mean,
I thought it was Joe Average, who I'm always fighting
Joe
tooth and
Average,
nail with.
real Joe Average only played Crimson Flower once.
Yeah, he played like one route once and then posted on Twitter for the next 4 years.
But the Joe slightly above average has probably played 2 routes.
Joe Plus.
Joe Plus. Joe slightly better. Right? I'm gonna go with 45.
Okay.
45 distinct maps.
All right.
Total.
Whoever comes
now,
close.
how many unique maps?
5.
Unique?
Yeah, I reckon about like 8, maybe.
I'll say 4 just to be a contrarian. Less than 𝗏𝗏houses.
8.
I'll do 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 8.
4, 5, 8, 7. All right.
Yeah.
You did say 5, Speedwing, or do you want to?
Oh no, I said 8.
Oh,
I was
8.
being
Okay.
much
Okay.
Oh, you guys are giving me more?
Because we got it. I think there'll be a second half of the under. I mean, how often are they going to reuse it? There'll be paralogs, and I think there'll be paralogs for people's retainers that you can only get with them or something like that.
Probably the case.
And I think hell is going to look the same to everybody. I think the underworld's going to be the same to everybody. I think it's the same hell they all go to.
Yeah, no, you're right. But I still think about 8. There'll be paralog. Like Theodora will have an exclusive paralog like 𝗏𝗏 and stuff. You know, there'll be a few. But still, ideally, it would be the same as the number of maps, but that's just not going to happen.
No.
Okay. So we have time for a few more questions. Then we're gonna look at memes, and then I'm gonna smash egg in my face. So that's gonna be how we finish this. So let's see. Oh, this one's interesting from Daniel Gomez. He asked, did you see that Fortune's Weave is listed as having in-game purchases? It's definitely going to get day 1 DLC or expansion pass. When does it say that?
I've not seen that, but that's completely unsurprising. Day 1 DLC is just unfortunately a thing now.
Yep.
Hopefully it won't be turbo broken and forced on you. What I want them to go back to is like a Dragon's Gate style thing where you have to go into a menu and select it, and it doesn't just get dumped on you. You know.
Right. Okay, that's cool.
Welcome back to Fodlan once again.
Yeah,
when
it will
get
be.
To play
There's no way it won't.
With 𝗏𝗏house 𝗏𝗏.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, is it time? Is it time?
I guess we can do it now before we look at memes. Okay. All right.
Eggs. Yeah, you can look at memes
right.
with egg on
All right.
your face,
Let me.
Yeah, full camera.
Let's do it.
Please.
Full cam this.
Okay. All right.
Protect the microphone. Protect the microphone.
In your ears.
Okay.
Yeah, move the microphone away.
All right. All right.
Move the
Okay.
mic. Move the
Move
mic.
the mic, Mains.
He can't hear us. No.
Here.
The mic.
It's over.
The mic.
So?
Move the mic.
Welcome,
Move the mic
welcome
away.
to Bacon
There you go, there you
Food
go.
Network. The key to getting a good cake is you gotta have the right eggs because you know protein is very important for the chemical structure of a cake.
You gotta smear it on him too.
Hey, no shell! No shell! Yeah. Oh, poor thing.
Oh. Okay, guys. Never let it be say I don't keep my promises. You know, except when it comes to 𝗪𝗏, but you know.
I was just about to say something like that.
That was an eggception,
Oh,
bro.
well, good sport.
Eggception.
An eggception.
You should probably go rinse
Well
your
done.
eyes out with water. You don't want to get like, salmonella in your eyes.
My little raw eggs have never killed anyone.
Fucking retarded.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Thanks, sweetie. Oh. All right. There we go. Okay, I think I'm clean. Oh, that's a good YouTube short, at least. Mangs, do you think Fortune's Weave will be affected by the $80 price tag? No. Seeing a lot of people stance on the $80 price tag.
People
No.
will buy it anyway.
You're gonna pay those $80 and you're gonna like it. Okay, that's just gonna go down right there.
I mean, the
People
Switch.
pay anything for GTA 6. They'll pay anything for like Fortune's Weave. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, people are gonna get the games that they're gonna want to get. There might be a few people who might not get it, but I don't think it's gonna create a visible spike. And I mean, the Switch 2 is extremely expensive, and it's like it broke all sales records immediately, didn't it?
Yeah, and everyone was saying at the time, "Oh, it's too expensive. We need to like rally against Nintendo." But every good
Yeah.
little person bought it anyway, including myself.
Vote with your wallet, and they were like, "Shut up and take my wallet." That's exactly what they did.
I was like, I get
I
it
want to
though.
play
Like,
Donkey Kong.
I was like, yeah, I want to vote Revolver, but I want to play the video game too. You know, everyone wants to say boycott, but no one wants to actually be part of the boycott. You know.
True.
No one.
All right, so got a couple more questions before we do the memes. Not the Shadow asks, since Engage was presumed to be finished by 2020, this means Fortune's Weave had 6 years of development. Do you think that might have any bearing on the game's length, scope, scale? Do we know that?
Is that true?
It's been suggested that they were working on it at the same time, but I don't actually know how true that is. It's possible that they picked up projects, dropped it, moved it around. Maybe 𝗏𝗏𝗃 originally was working on it, and then they took what they had off them and finished it off. I've never actually seen any proof that they actually were doing it back then, but people say it a lot.
Yeah, unless it's just a lot of people are very eager to just take speculation on the internet and like present it as facts. Like unless we hear it from the developer, 6 years sounds way too long for a Fire Emblem game. Most Fire Emblem games are like developed in a year or two. If you look at the actual history,
They
like,
could have done portraits in 6 years.
Yeah, they could have. I think it's likely it's like 2 to 3 years at most, really. Oh, okay, here's a cool one from Man Cooks. What is your prediction for the Fire Emblem gimmick in this game? Like 𝗏𝗏 being the Fire Emblem?
It would just be the Crest of Flames.
The Crest of
wouldn't it?
Flames.
Yeah, we already have it. It's already here.
Yeah, it's the Crest of Flames.
Unless
so
𝗏𝗏𝗃 is
this
the
is
Fire
Crest.
Emblem.
The Crest of Flames was a person all along.
Yeah.
You were the
Well,
fire
maybe
emblem.
he's the Crest of Flames manifested into a physical form.
Imagine if they do
Or-
like retcons.
Or they kill
There
Silthus
will
and then
be
they're like,
retcons.
someone
There'll be
must
people
bear the Crest of
tilted
Flames.
by it.
That's true. They could do that too. It's true, Davis.
The real Fire Emblem is you, the player. Oh.
Yeah, they did that. It didn't work out too well, but okay.
I liked it.
We know you did, Speedwing. We know. 𝗏𝗏𝗃 is the Sarah Emblem. That I wouldn't like. It's within the realms of possibility that they could do something like that. I don't think they'd reference. I don't think they reference Engage so
They did a
brazenly, though.
manga. They said in the manga it's Anri, but
It's Henri, right?
canon
They
that
said it
is.
was Henri
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
But that's in the manga. That doesn't really mean anything. In Engage 2, they're going to fully explore it, coming out next summer.
𝗏𝗏𝗃's Revenge.
𝗏𝗏𝗃's
𝗏𝗏𝗃's
revenge.
Yeah, Sammy's Revenge.
All right. Well, guys, we got some memes. Some good ones, I think.
Memeage.
All right. Let's see.
I'm glad people enjoyed that bit. I nearly hurt myself doing it.
The best part of that was it literally covered Speedwing's camera, so I thought Speedwing like just
It went straight
happened?
into Speedwing. That's really good. Where is this from?
It's the start of my reaction to the trailer. I thought I'd do a bit at the start.
I don't remember you jumping like that in that video.
Yeah, it's like the first few seconds.
Oh. Okay. All right. Maybe.
I mean, now, I mean,
Maybe.
I don't know, guys. Like, I'm not sold on this.
I think it.
We need
people are
more
just
evidence.
desperate for this game to be more closely linked to free houses.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. That's good. Dude, I just realized, you know what? I can't wait to make another 200 shorts with this.
Oh yeah,
with these
every
kinds of
time.
thumbnails.
I'm an expressive person. What can I say?
It's so
Man,
funny
you
how
do
every.
Speedwing so dirty in each of those like thumbnails every time.
They
You
are
do them that
bad.
dirty.
They are really
It's
bad.
so funny because like shorts auto-generate their thumbnails,
Yeah.
and
It's just because I move a lot.
it always zeroes in on Speedwing every single time because it just detects his face as being like
means I'm the most algorithm friendly.
yeah, but it's like look at this, like it's so funny. Like if you look at the
Some of them are really
if you look at
bad.
look at the thumbnail, it's like
Yeah, keep scrolling down.
yeah, it's it's so good. Look at Felix's eyes.
There's like another one. Yeah.
It always picks Speedwing for all the thumbnails. It's so funny. It's so funny. Oh my god. Alright, we got some more. You can actually change the thumbnail, by the way, but you have to do it on your mobile phone, which is so
Yeah, it's
neat.
really irritating. I did it once. And it's just so much effort.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Heat rock.
Yeah, there it is.
Why do people love this line so much?
It's so
It's silly.
stupid.
It's
It's like
because it's dumb.
random generic guy like,
I like
eat
Heat
rock, I got him. Like, you know?
I prefer it when Fire Emblem is goofy like that, honestly.
It's a little bit fun, yeah. Alright, let's see. Fire Emblem Fates. Pick between 2 routes, 2 whole stories. Actually, the game has 3 routes. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. There's 3 this time. Actually, the game has 4 routes. Fortunately, 4. There's 4 routes this time. So many, actually.
Yeah,
there's gonna
pretty
be
much.
there's gonna be a 5th DLC route, isn't there?
There
The
is.
golden route, baby.
Yeah.
Unfolded.
Alright. What the hell? Nope.
Oh, is this ours? That's
so funny.
I think
Oh,
it
that's so
is.
cool.
That's such
Wow.
good art.
Oh my
That's
god.
cool.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
That's
Look.
so cool.
You
Yeah,
forgot
I
Dave. You
like
forgot
it.
Davis though.
Now you guys are the main hosts, though.
Yeah.
That's
No,
the
you
thing.
gotta have Davis in there too.
Yeah, that is actually
Like how
really
I
good
have
though.
Apparently, like
really,
massive
really good.
eyebrows too. Like, it was just so thick.
Yeah, but I mean, this kind of art is when you like exaggerate features.
Yeah,
I
it's
really
a
like that.
caricature, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Really
it'll
good.
take whatever facial quirks you have and like add them up 10 times. And except I'm just a literal egg, so with a crack in it.
They're really cool though. I like it. It's really
No, I
nice.
love it.
That's awesome.
That's actually really cool. Let's see. What else do we have? We have this one right here. I don't know. Fortune's Weave does not have a romance tag. A character that isn't a protagonist can access the convoy. Okay. In-game purchases listed on the store page. Theodora's father already filled the quota for dead parents, so maybe Kai's father could survive. Yeah, good point.
Could be.
Could be the case.
Use of alcohol is an interesting tag. Maybe there's like a pub or a tavern.
Oh yeah, I guess they would have to like mention that, wouldn't they?
Hmm.
That's really weird.
I guess in Echoes there was booze, wasn't there?
There was
Yeah.
ale. Yeah, you could sell the ale. The leftover.
Oh
ale.
yeah, you could like sacrifice it too to like a Milla statue, which is kind of funny. Like, hey Milla, here's some booze.
Yeah.
And Miller would.
Whoa, was like hung over a lot of the times too.
Oh.
Oh my God.
That's cute. That's cute. And I think that is it. Yep, those are the maymays, guys. This was a fun discussion, guys. I look forward to coming back here and reviewing our predictions. Did we? Okay, so we agreed that if I lose, we have to do Revelation retrospective, right?
Yes, please.
How about we
yes.
do? How about we do a retrospective of the game we like the least?
And
Okay.
you have to say positive things about it somewhat.
Yes, you have to. Say
Not
only
lying,
on-
not
yeah.
lying, but you have to present
Look at
the parts of it that you think are actually quite good.
Okay, Speedwing, what's your least favorite game in the series? You gonna say Three Houses?
Three Houses.
Okay, Three Houses retrospective if Speedwing loses. Revelation if I lose. Davis, if you're back here next time, what's the game you would least like? What's your least favorite game?
See, that's the thing. I gotta think about that one.
You don't have to answer right away. We can come back to it later.
It's a tie for me, I think. Or actually, probably Fire Emblem 12.
New Mystery?
Probably New Mystery.
That'd be punishment for me too. And Axum, what's your least favorite?
Genealogy of the Holy Snore.
Yes, MP4 retrospective. Let's go. Okay, cool. I'm gonna be happy. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm not gonna be happy about it.
Three Houses is your third favorite game, Mangs. Surely you'd love
I
to.
swear to God, Speeder, you bring that up one more time. I'm gonna have to make a new video. Oh, every single time. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for joining me. This was a really cool talk. Lots of cool predictions. Thank you so much, Speedwing. And thank you so much, Davis.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Happy to be here. Thanks for the invite. I really appreciate it. It was fun talking to all of y'all. So thank you. Thanks for having me, guys.
And Axum, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule with 2 kids to come.
We got to do this again. I feel like we've done it. We've assembled the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I think I wait for the Reddit threads. I'm really looking forward to being flamed for no reason besides existing. Those are my favorite things out of this. I hope Satan is happy. He's here somewhere. I don't know where, but we did it, guys. So I'm glad for that.
Please send all discourse and angry messages to Axum. He'll deal with it, and then he'll filter.
I definitely take time out of my day to read that with 2 kids. Yeah,
Yep.
it really impacts my mental health.
He'll filter through it, and he'll send the rest to us. Okay, just send it to
Don't
him.
worry.
He'll deal with it.
I definitely read all of it. I definitely care about the opinions of virgins on the internet. I really do.
Yep, me too. I mean, that's what we do. We're Fire Emblem YouTubers. I mean, this. All right, guys. We'll see you. Don't know when the next episode's gonna be. 9 months from now, just like the
See you in
Fortune
9
Weave-
months, guys.
Just like the Fortune Weave trailer. We'll have to do a retrospective on Fortune Weave for sure. Maybe we'll do another episode in between, depending on how long that takes. But all right, guys. See you guys. Take care.
Bye,
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Take care.